Welcome back. Power Rangers Dimension Storm, GVA, OVA, side story, whatever you want to call it. This is episode 2 of the GVA. We have someone new with us here today. We will introduce them shortly. But for now, from the top,
Hello, my name is Joe. I'm playing Cal, your favorite GVA analyst.
My name is James, and I'm playing Fred, a data entry office worker at the GVA.
I'm Juan, and I play S42 Typhoon, and I might hate fuck Cal. Who knows?
Oh my god.
you're also a Mastodon Sentry.
That's right. That too. That's also important.
All right, and now for our new person, if you'd like to introduce yourself and your character.
My name is Lila, and I am playing Aurora.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Nice. All right. Joe, time to do recap.
Last session, we start off with Ty, S42, our favorite brickhead, getting promoted to the new squadron leader of the Sentry Squad that he's a part of, which is Omega Squad. Well, I mean, he's told that he's going to get promoted, essentially. Like, he's still kind of in the in-between, but he's, like, transitioning to take over. And so, while that's, like, as that's kind of wrapping up, they get a call for a mission for a potential Lord Draken situation. And, we all know that, typically whenever there's big happenings, Omega Squad and, the top analyst get sent, and the top analyst team is comprised of Cal and Mobius. And Cal and S42 have a little bit of a rivalry, to say the least. So we all head out to go deal with this situation. Before Cal and Mobius are able to leave the office, though, to go help out, Praxis and Elsie, who are another analyst duo that kind of dislike Cal and Mobius, show up and talk a little bit of shit, and then we go and we head into dealing with the Lord Draken scenario. This time it is Tommy with an I, so girly. We have a girl, Tommy, and she is having a fucking meltdown in this alleyway. She's got blood on her. She just got done like killing her friends, and she's having a meltdown. Cause like she killed Rita too, I believe, and like the crystal is trying to still like take over and make her evil, and it's a bad time. It's a really bad time. She's very emotionally volatile and vulnerable at the moment. So Cal and Mobius approach. Cal is trying to talk her down. And to begin with, it's kind of hit or miss, and it starts to get a little dicey because she starts to get really upset. But we manage to like kind of save it at the end and get her calmed down. We get the crystal away from her, we smash it, and she sort of starts to like come to herself and like have clearer thinking. And Cal and Mobius sort of talk to her a bit and encourage her, and we end up having a pretty good resolution, all things considered. Meanwhile, Omega Squad is kind of hanging out in the background, ready to take the shot. Like S42 is the one that's making the calls this time around because Pythagoras, the old squad leader, wants S42 to get used to running the show. So he's in charge this time, and S42 is like, let's wait, let's see if anything violent happens, and then we'll move in. So actually, pretty good calls, like really smart calls on his part. So we finished that up. And the Omega Squad gives S42 some shit for not shooting Tommy's brains out. Except for Price, because Price is a sweetheart. And then we go back to the office and we do some paperwork and we go get lunch. Or we're going to go get lunch when Cal and Mobius are like, you know what, let's go meet the new overseer of the office, Abraham. So we go and we meet him and we kind of get to know him a little bit. And Abraham's like talking to Cal and is like, so these are things that I know. Also, what's this about like this sentry guy? And Cal's like, God damn it, because everyone and their mother apparently knows about Cal and S42's whole rivalry bullshit. There's a betting pool going on whether they're going to fuck or kill each other. It's great. It's the talk of the office, and they both hate it. Anyways, after Cal gets done talking to Abraham, he's leaving, and S42 is going in to meet with them, but not before S42 went to go turn in some paperwork to I don't remember the man's name. I just know it's J. Jonah Jameson.
It's Warner.
That's
Warner.
right.
Warner. Definitely not J.K. Simmons. Definitely not J. Jonah Jameson. It's Warner. He goes to turn in some paperwork to Warner, and then he goes to talk to Abraham and meet him as well. And Cal and S42 kind of run into each other, and they sort of awkwardly compliment each other, and then they leave. They go their separate ways. S42 talks to Abe a bit, and Abe's basically like, hey, isn't it kind of whack how whenever like the analysts do well, the sentries have to do more paperwork, and whenever the sentries do well, the analysts have to do more paperwork, and both Cal and S42 are like, yeah, it's kind of whack. And he's like, I want to fix that. And they're like, cool. All right. I hope you do. Anyways, we continue on, and it's still not time for lunch yet, unfortunately, for our favorite analyst duo. They have to go talk to Waylon. So Cal and Mobius go and talk to Waylon, and Waylon's like, hey, listen, boys, I trust you two. And there's something big happening, a big serious problem. Someone in Sector H recently was screaming his head off about how the GVA is a lie and how like we were stolen from how he was stolen from his life and everything, and that the morphing masters are lying and that we weren't actually created by them and all this jazz, right? Basically the truth behind the GVA, which but we're saying it's a bunch of hogwash, right? So apparently someone spoke to him and told him these things, and the same thing happened recently in Sector Y as well. So Waylon wants us to find out, keep an eye out for anyone who is maybe spreading such lies, quote unquote. And kind of let him know what's going on. So we have this new like mystery to solve. We're told that we need to get this figured out, get it under wraps, get it sorted fast, because if it's not, then motherfucking Ares or some of the other big wigs might come down and try to take things over, and it's going to be like martial law but worse, and it's awful, and we don't like Ares. We don't want to meet Ares. Ares hates analysts and most other people. It's fine. Anyways, so after that lovely conversation about like this mystery that's unfolding, we go to the cafeteria for lunchtime. It's pizza day. And so we get some pizzazz, and we're sitting and we're eating. Everyone's there. S42 is with his squad having pizzazz. Mobius and Cal are having pizzazz. And Fred and Polly are over there having pizzazz as well, and Aurora's in there too somewhere. And meanwhile, while we're having pizza, Cal gets a message on his CAD saying to come back to the cafeteria tonight, that to squash the beef. S42 gets the same message, and so the two of them turn and look at each other like, what the fuck, because they think that the other one sent it because of the context of the message. It's kind of suspicious. Apparently, some other messages are sent to some other people in the cafeteria that they also receive, which we'll find that out in here in a minute. So, anyways, lunch wraps up. S42 and the group go to the bar to unwind because their day's done for the time being. And Cal and Mobius go back to the office to finish up some stuff until it's time for them to go home. We talk a little bit about things. And then, yeah, that's where we ended up wrapping up, and that's what you missed last time on Glee.
All right. So we're gonna jump backwards a little bit to catch up with Fred and Aurora at the beginning of their day at data entry, and then we're gonna jump back to the present, which would be right after lunch, and we'll go from there. So it's the beginning of the day. Fred and you and Polly. Well, probably not like right at the beginning. It's been like a few hours of your workday. It's getting close to lunch, kind of like where we left off with on your personal session, and Polly is getting antsy because he knows you won't leave until your stack is empty. So he's trying to get you to hurry to go ahead because he doesn't want all the good pizza to be taken.
Are you gonna do that thing again where you order like one slice of every flavor?
Of course I am. What else do you expect? I told you. I don't know what it is. I just have a big hankering for pizza. It's like it's encoded in my DNA or something.
I mean, it is good, but I mean, there's other things. Oh, I'm not. Let's not talk about it. Let me finish this up.
Okay, well, while you finish that up, well, I mean, half of it is mine, but you insisted. You've seen that new girl around here lately?
Girl, I mean, there's a lot of people here.
The blonde girl. She's like, and he kind of looks around the corner. She's like right there at the longer desk.
Oh yeah, she's in our data entry too. Yeah. What about her?
Apparently, she's a transfer. Apparently, she was really good at her job too. I don't know what sector, but someone might be coming for you. Like being number one. Not like she's gonna kill you. Although she might. We don't know anything about her.
What do you mean, like she can do more paperwork than me?
Potentially. That's what I heard
I
anyway.
buckle down and start like really reading what I'm looking at, and trying to fill out the forms.
Oh man, I really shouldn't have said that. Yeah, let's see how quickly you can get this done. Just roll me a d20.
R20? Does that work?
That is some of the best and fastest paperwork you've ever done in your life.
I'm immediately
You've
like,
gotten
no way, I'm not
insulted.
letting this girl come in and do. Okay, and then I take the paperwork that I stole from Polly and I put it in his outbox, and then I put my stuff in my outbox, and I'm like, okay, yeah, whew. I just needed. Wow, I didn't know that I had that competitive nature. All I needed was a little bit of motivation, and that really helped me out.
He's looking it over. He's like, after all this time, I should have figured, but the fact that you could do my signature really well, and you have 5 fingers and I have 3, wow, that says a lot. That was quick too.
What I do is I kind of just don't use my my ring finger or my pinky finger, and I just use my middle, my index, and my thumb. And that's how I kind of get your signature. Plus, I've just seen it a lot, and I used to trace it in my apartment. Anyway, let's not talk about that.
Well, I guess that solves it though. Yeah, I think we're all set to go.
Should we say something to the new girl, or just welcome her to the team?
I mean, no one else is sitting at that desk. It's just her for now.
I have an idea. We can kind of maybe like haze her.
Oh god.
Why don't you distract her, and I'll get some googly eyes from my table, and I'll put them on something like one of her stuff, and maybe she won't notice it for a couple of days.
He leans over. I would do that, but just call it something. I got a magazine once from the point store, and it said not to mess with chicks covered in crystals, and she's got a lot of crystals.
I mean, let me see. And I kind of like poke my head around the table.
Her desk, Lila, describe Aurora's desk.
Aurora's desk is basically covered in plants and gemstones. Some of the gemstones are very peculiar, very weirdly shaped. Sometimes a little bit concerning looking, depending on which one you're looking at. Depends.
Most of them.
All right. How are you feeling about that, Fred?
All right, Polly. I don't know. I trust your instinct. You normally pretty good about knowing when danger is around the corner.
Yeah, call it like a sixth sense, I guess.
Yeah, let's just avoid her.
All right, cool. He gets up at his chair. All right, it's time to go. And as y'all get up, someone comes up. A very familiar voice comes on the intercom. Can I please have Fred and Polly and a bit of pause? Aurora to my office, please.
Whose voice is that?
It's Lavinia, the clerk, redhead.
Oh. Admirer of Fred over here?
Yeah.
Oh, is she a Triforian?
Yeah, she's the Triforian lady that wants to bang you.
Oh no.
Yeah, Polly. Polly's like, all right, let's go. And that means you too, Aurora, if that wasn't obvious. So, make your way to the office. Onto the office. She's typing on the computer. And she's like, well, usually I would call you in one at a time, but unfortunately I'm pretty busy today. And she looks, hi, Fred. And then she goes back to looking at her computer and typing. All right. So, for Polly and Fred, you two are some of my best here at data entry, and I want to make a good impression on the new overseer. So I'm going to have to ask that at some point today, if you would please go by and welcome Mr. Abraham to the neighborhood to show him the best of Sector G, if you would, for me, darling.
She's
Yeah.
actually typing Fred fanfic.
Just typing Fred over and over and over.
Yeah, while we're on the subject of making new people feel welcome, I look over at Aurora and I'm like, hi, I'm Frederick, and this is Polly.
Hello.
Hello. So nice to meet you.
Kind of look at Polly like, she seems fine. What are you talking about?
It gives you a look of like, for now.
Alright. Okay, was that it, Lavinia, or?
And she's like, Miss Aurora. She turns around and puts her hands together. I know you're new here, but I heard from what I can tell in your reports that you are very good at your job.
Never be as good as
Looks
Fred,
like
but good.
Kind of.
now you may have been the best where you came from, which looks paperwork Sector A, but I need the best. If you are not the best, we will move you to a different office. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you. I haven't had a lot of time to speak to you yet, but I just wanted to let you know. And if you do need any help around the office, Fred and Polly here are probably the best to go to, especially Fred.
Okay.
That is all for now. And she's like, "Oh, and Fred, darling, it seems Omega Squad and Omega Squad's boyfriend are dealing with a very terrible threat. You'll probably have a decent stack of paperwork to look forward to whenever you get back. I just wanted to let you know, not that it's going to be an issue for you."
Talking about, let's go! Hurry up and eat this fucking pizza so we can get back to the office.
That is all. You are all dismissed. I hope you all have a great lunch break. And she just kind of takes a deep breath and then goes back to typing on the computer.
Paperwork.
But mostly pizza. He just like out of nowhere he goes, "Come on, dude, I want to chow down on some za." On your way to lunch, y'all are in the elevator, and Polly's like, as much as I hate to say it, I think we should stop by that guy's office first. I mean, I want pizza, but I also don't want to get on Lavinia's bad side, which is not hard for you, so you could probably go to lunch if you wanted to.
No, we should talk to the new the overseer.
Yes.
Yeah, we should go talk to him. He should know who we are, just in case there's like any sort of discrepancies or anything like that. Maybe he's got some paperwork on us that he wants to talk to us about. I don't know.
Paperwork?
All right. We'll head out to his office. So you'll make your way. You'll get out of the elevator.
Weird.
Oh,
Is this him?
Abraham, right here.
Knock, knock,
You don't just
knock,
wanna
knock,
walk in.
knock.
Come in.
Hello, sir.
So as you walk in, you see a very big blue and hairy man with a suit and glasses on as he's typing. And he stops typing, looks up. Oh, hello, gentlemen. What can I help you with?
We just wanted to introduce ourselves and welcome you to Sector G.
Sector G.
And that we will be pleased to continue working to the best of our ability.
Yeah, welcome to Sector G. We are we work in data entry. I'm Paul.
I'm Fred.
He stands up, takes his glasses off, and comes around the corner, extending his hand to Polly. Nice to meet you, Polly. And him and Polly shake hands, and he goes shake your hand. Nice to meet you, Fred.
Shake his hand.
It's good to see. I had heard reports from Jenkins that you two are probably some of the best data entry, if not the best data entry we have here at Sector G. Is that correct?
That's what they tell us. um,
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how we do it.
It's just all Fred.
It's all Fred. Polly's lying.
we just there's a passion there for both of us to
A really big burning passion indeed.
yeah, we just like to correct mistakes, clerical errors, and anything that could throw off the fate of the universe. Little office humor.
Fred here once sent back paperwork to the analyst because they misspelt the dead guy's name.
It's important. Details matter,
Even if he's dead?
especially if he's dead. We have to write their stories.
Abraham starts to laugh. Oh, that's the kind of thing I'd like to see in an office like this. If you gentlemen don't mind, I have a few questions for you, if you don't mind answering them. You could take a seat if you'd like.
Sure. Polly, get off of me.
You got onto him.
Yeah, you got out there. Polly, get off
Stop
of
it.
me.
We're just like an awkward comedy duo where we're bumbling around and hitting each other. Like we drop our glasses and then I put his on my face and they're huge, and he tries to put mine on his and they're all tiny and poke him in the eye. Oh shit! I have your glasses here. Switch over.
You've got my underwear.
I don't know how that keeps happening.
Anyway, so, all right, gentlemen. Now, I come from Sector A, and in Sector A, I was making my way up the ladder until I was offered a position to finally be an overseer. Now, I didn't know I was going to transfer, but I'm happy to get around and see all the new faces that I can see at the GVA and learn a lot of lessons. But I have a few questions pertaining around the workspace. Do you gentlemen feel as if you are valued and appreciated in the work that you do?
The videos we watch say that all of our work is as important as everyone else's job, and I like to think that that's true. That's why I take some
I
pride
mean,
in it.
beyond the videos, does your clerk treat you well? Do you
Oh.
get respect whenever you do a hard day's job? Like, do you feel like when you put in the extra effort and go the extra mile, do you feel that you are truly appreciated for it?
I never really think about those things, but yes, I feel
Yeah,
pretty much appreciated.
I think it works out pretty well, especially the point system. It's really nice.
Oh
We
yeah,
get to decorate our apartment, our desks. I would say we feel pretty appreciated.
and
Okay, all right,
the
yeah.
food and the snacks and just Polly loves this stuff, right, Polly? Like you love eating the stuff, and I just eat whatever he eats.
Well, I mostly enjoy pizza, and it is pizza day, and I'm really excited to get down there. But I'm always happy to answer any more questions that you have. Well, that's good. The pizza is swell. I had an early lunch. You're gonna be really impressed. I just wanted to ask because where I came from at Sector A, not really on y'all's end. It was mostly on the analyst and Sentry end, where there was a lot of discourse. Fred, to give you an example, when sentries are the ones to get the job done, analysts have to do more paperwork. Whenever analysts get the job done, sentries have to do more paperwork. Does that seem correct to you?
Well, I personally like it when the analysts get a lot done, because when the sentries do a lot of paperwork, they make a lot more mistakes, and then that comes to me, and that gives me a lot to do, and I really like that. So on the days that the sentries get a lot done and the analysts do their paperwork, they're a little bit better at it. They still make mistakes, but those days can kind of give us a little bit too much free time, if I do say so myself.
Better example. Let's say someone else in the office does a really good job, and now you have to do all their paperwork and correct all of their mistakes. How would that make you feel?
Oh, Jesus. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a sneeze inside my head that felt like it released. That was weird. Never felt that way before. No, that would be totally fine with me.
Sir, maybe he's not the best person to ask. He really likes doing paperwork. For example, other people in the office, given the example that you had given, that would suck. Just because I didn't do as well as someone else doesn't mean I should have to clean up their mess. Per se. I mean, Fred here would really like it, but everyone else probably not. See, and that's what I'm talking about. No offense, Fred. You are obviously really good at your job, given your track record and the files that Jenkins had left behind. I just don't think it's quite fair. But the office here, outside of the analyst and Century, seems to be doing pretty well. Doesn't seem to be a lot of discourse. The second question that I had is, after all this time working here, are you happy with your job?
I am. I'm very
I
happy
mean,
here.
I like it. I mean, sometimes I wonder a lot of things.
What are you talking about?
But
GVA is the best.
I mean, it is the best. It's just, like I've said before. I mean, sir, maybe you can relate because there's not a lot of people like me, or you for that matter. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel a little out of place. Like I don't
We're
really
the same.
belong.
We're the best friends. I'm the same as you.
Yeah, but you're not a green man with something on his back. What is
I'm a
that?
tan guy, and I wish I had that thing on your back because sometimes I notice that you can kind of retreat into it, and I would love that. I'm jealous of that.
I mean, I guess it's cool, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel out of place. Well, Paul, maybe sometime you can come to my office and we can talk a little bit. I've had similar issues when I came to the GVA. I feel like I can give you some tips and pointers to make yourself not feel so out of place. I mean, I'm an overseer now. I kind of want to become a judge, maybe even become Judge 3 like Mr. Whalen someday. It's not going to stop you from any progress you wish to make. Everyone here is treated equally. In some cases. But I'm going to change that here. I'm going to make Sector G a place that any GVA worker would want to be. Someone used to tell me that I was going to put the G in GVA when I got this job. I'd like that.
Did you put?
I'd like to make this sector a proud place and fix all the political nonsense. But I'm not going to keep you gentlemen any longer. Thank you for answering those questions. I just wanted to see how things were here at Sector G from the workers' standpoint. I still have a lot of people to talk to. Let me get the door for you, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
He opens the door and he says, "And if once, then always."
GVA for life, son. Polly, I didn't know you felt like that.
Hey, I've tried to tell you before. You just like, we're the same. We're like practically brothers. And then you like give me a hug or high five me or fist bump me. And I just kind of forget about it in the
I
time
don't know
being.
what it is. I like hugs. It's like ingrained in my DNA. Like you and pizza.
Yeah, exactly like that. Speaking of which, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's get this
So
with.
we're going to jump to the lunch scene now where everyone was last time. So if you want to, James, you can go up to the lunch lady and you can order. I didn't say what you got. Aurora, you can do the same thing as well.
Lunch lady Goldar.
His name is Oscar with a K.
Oh hell yeah!
Him named Oscar. Also, you weren't here for this, but there are two chefs. There are two head chefs, and they split the shift. One works half the week, the other works the other half, and one of them, his name is Joe, and the other one's name is Gordon. And Joe is Gordon Ramsay, and Gordon is Guy Fieri.
Jeez.
So you come up here, and immediately Oscar turns around. It's Goldar without the giant golden thing. He's got the black long hair. It's in a hairnet. He's got like an apron on and like a lunch lady shirt underneath.
Yeah. Hey man. Polly, you go.
How's it going, Fred?
It's going. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to climb over the thing there. Try to give you a dap. Polly's about to come and order his usual on Pizza Day, so be ready for that.
We are more than ready. Mobius ordered the same thing.
Jeez, what is it with all these? Yeah, okay. I'll just take like a bacon and mushroom pizza, like 2 slices, please.
Bacon and mushroom, 2 slices. Is that all for you?
Yeah. Yes, please.
All right.
And,
One of everything?
well, actually, I was thinking 2 of everything today.
Ooh, daring today, are we?
Mhm. Yeah, sure. Why not? We kind of got here kind of late. It's kind of looking a little bit late. So yeah, we'll go ahead and bake that too. Get filled up. Well, gonna have a lot of paperwork afterwards. Oscar looks behind Polly and sees them sitting there.
Yeah, I figured. All right, 2 of everything. Just go to your table and I'll bring it to you whenever it's ready.
All right, thanks, Oscar.
What's up, dorks? And I start giving this guy a noogie. They're like, oh shit, it's Fred. Oh,
Fred gets slammed through the table.
what possessed me to do that? I don't understand. Fucking
So y'all go sit. Aurora, if you would like to order your lunch for the day.
I would like a pizza with everything, the hottest shit you can put on there, please.
How many slices?
All the slices.
So you want a full pie?
Yes.
The hottest shit we can put on here.
Yes.
Well, I'm not one to judge, so all right, 1 hot pie, spicy, full. All right, I'll bring it to your table whenever it's ready.
Oh, thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Mhm.
So afraid of the hot pie. What's going on the hot pie?
Anyway, so Aurora, you go to sit down at your table. What are you doing while you wait for your pizza? Got
Kind
the
of looking
silent
around,
stares
trying
now.
to resolve who I should soak with. The
Okay. Do you,
fucking one table there, trying to figure out who I should approach.
do you want to roll? Give me an alertness check.
Okay, how do I roll?
He's yelling
I
at,
love this
at
game.
Oscar. Oh my
Damn!
god, Aurora!
Aurora is a
What?
dumb bitch.
Can't
You
even
rolled a 4.
see
Put
the roll.
crystals in her ears. She's got a tech deck skateboard she's playing with. I'm gonna go, Polly, look over there. That girl's like under her chair. What's
damn.
happening? Why
She's
is
a
she
dumb bitch.
Why is
She's
she getting
blind.
She's
Damn,
getting
this bitch
under the
blind.
table.
She's getting under the table.
42 is just watching, like, what the fuck is she doing? Who is that?
Okay.
She didn't
Cal-
attend
So
the way she wanted.
She's counting the ceiling tiles.
so as that's happening, Oscar comes and he says,
One, what are you doing?
I'm just vibing, bro. The crystals tell me what to do and I follow.
I do as the crystal guides.
he connects it in his mind, super hot pizza, dumb bitch.
All right, here's your piping hot pie.
Piping on fire.
Thank you.
Comes down here.
2 of everything and 2 bacon and mushroom slices.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, Oscar.
You're welcome. Oscar, get back in here! I'm sorry, I have to.
Hey, you don't have to take. Hey, you need to go talk to Abe.
There was a conversation that Fred and Polly had at some point that resulted in Cal death glaring Fred, I think. Or
No,
Polly.
Polly.
It was Polly, yeah. Cal glaring at Polly.
Because what didn't he say he'd think it was actually gonna be fuck or some shit like that?
Oh yeah, like they were talking about like the office bet or whatever,
The
and
Deadpool.
and Gal overheard them and just was like staring at Polly, and Polly's like, "Were you gonna tell me that he's right fucking there?"
Hey, let's remember that talk we had about the volume of our voices and proximity of the people in which we're speaking about. That guy is. I'm pretty sure that guy could murder both of us.
Oh, probably, most definitely. But anyway, something I've been meaning to talk to you about is, look, man, I know you really enjoy your job, but you have a lot of vacation time.
I don't like this talk. You keep bringing this up to me, and I'm not going to use vacation. I've asked them if I could transfer it to other people, like that might need it.
You can't. I mean, for God's sakes, it seems like you just go to work. What do you do when I go on vacation?
Wait for you to come back.
Well, I like when you go on vacation because they give me your work, and I don't have to like be like, Paulie, give me your work, and you always do this weird little dance with me where you act like you're not going to give it to me, and it's like, just give me the paperwork. But when you're on vacation, boom, they give me all of it anyway.
You know, I told them to do that, right?
Well, thank you. That's why you're my best friend.
That's not the point. I knew if I wasn't there, they'd give it to someone else, and you'd get mad.
Oh, geez. Well, yeah. Then really, thank you for bringing that up to them. I didn't think that they would.
Sometimes I don't even know why I bother.
Well, what would you do on vacation? I know that like there's the whole multiverse that we can go check out and things like that, but I mean, we have it pretty sweet here. Like we're pretty much protecting the multiverse with our paperwork.
That's true, and that's fair.
I mean, what could be better than this? What could be better than, upholding order and clerical data?
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder why you look like most people and I look like this.
Oh, you're trying to go find more green dudes.
I feel like that's racist, but I can't confirm that.
I don't really know what racism is. I wonder if they've got green paint in the reward system.
You don't have to paint yourself green.
Green face. I'll do it. I'll do it every day.
Mr.
Stop getting googly eyes, and I'll start getting green paint.
Well, I am gonna take Mr. Abe out upon his offer. I'm gonna go up there. Maybe he can give me some pointers about, I don't know, feeling better about myself. Besides Oscar, Abe is one of the first guys I've seen like that.
Do you want me to come with you, or do you want that one to just be?
No, I think it's just gonna be better if I talk to him myself. I mean, I would count she, but I've seen a few more very similar to her. And I would count Klaus, but I don't know if I want to be in the same boat as he is.
Yeah.
Although the constant fear of what I might do next would kind of make me feel a little better about myself.
42 heard him up talking about Cloud. He's already right behind him. Like just
I mean, that was a compliment. If he literally said, if the constant fear from everybody to what he might do next is exactly how people feel about Klaus. They're afraid when he stands up in the lunchroom to leave. They don't know if he's going to stand up and lead the lunchroom or stand up and make sure no one else leaves it alive. But anyway,
after you get done talking to Abraham, just let me know if you need anything, and you know where I'll be.
I will. Like I said, you're my best friend. Well, I mean, we've known each other for a long time. We usually hang out together. I mean, we're basically best friends.
You're my best friend. Do you have another best friend?
I'll fucking kill him.
No, I think I just kind of wanted to hear you say it.
On his grave.
Yeah, man. I love
working
with you.
Go ahead.
I love working with you.
Insight. Yeah. He really meant, I want to suck your turtle dick. But anyway, so Fred, you continue at your time as you let Polly finish slurping down his 24 slices of pizza. And you get a message on your CAD, which I think you chose wrist device, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you get a message on your CAD.
I activate it and check what it says. Or what is it?
It's a mystery sender. It just says, hey, don't make this obvious. I need you to meet me back here tonight. It's important.
Does Polly get a message?
No. The rest of the message says, also, don't bring Polly. He could be in danger.
Intriguing.
Don't tell Polly either in all caps.
I look around at everybody in the cafeteria and I'm
roll me alertness.
I'm nervous as shit.
I was just looking you dead in the eye.
Okay. Oh my fucking god. Okay. So you notice when you check your phone, your CAD, you see S42 pull up his CAD, Cal pull up his CAD, and they both turn to look at each other briefly, and then continue to look around the room.
Look down in time that they don't ping.
Okay.
Aurora is still under the table, grabbing a slice of pizza from underneath it.
Eat it. She doesn't even bring it out. She's just like reaching
Yeah, that's
over
what I'm
the
saying.
Yeah.
like a witch hand.
hitting the table.
God.
I walk over and I put her hand on the
Fucking
pizza.
red pizza.
All right, now we've got that done. Aurora, what are you actually doing after you got your pizza?
I'm
I
just
kinda like-
devouring the probably hottest pizza in the fucking universe. No regrets.
Fair enough. Fair
Living
enough.
between my
Trying putting on like a tough act, but she's actually dying.
Or can take it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just kind of eating her pizza, chilling, still kind of looking around, observing everyone.
She's
You know,
talking to
she's
one of the
so
stones on her. Should we be concerned?
let's consult the star.
Stop.
So, Aurora, I don't know if you ever decided or not, doesn't matter at the moment, just at some point, if you chose a more PDA styled CAD or if you chose a risk based CAD. But anyway, you get a message on your CAD.
All right.
The sender, there's just like crystal, like the crystals.
So, it's a mysterious message. Do you open it?
Yes.
So, the message says, "Meet me back here tonight. I have seen the message from the stars. I need you to come here tonight."
Yeah, all right, we ball. Let's go.
That alertness check you did that time was to see if anyone else had also acted strange or gotten a weird message. And you do see literally everyone, including Fred, before he ducked down. You see S42 up here, and you see him and Cal kind of stare each other down, and then you see Fred look up and look around, and then quickly duck back down. Something's up, and you feel weird that all these people are looking at their devices and then looking around per se.
I guess she'll go and approach Fred and Holly real quick just to kind of do a more in-depth introduction before she goes back to work. Okay. Hello, I'm Aurora. I wasn't able to really do a full introduction. I know I've been quite busy for the past couple days I've been here. I just want to say hi. I was hoping we'd have a great partnership and all that fun stuff. I was hoping that if maybe I have any questions, I might be able to ask one of y'all. I'm still trying to get the hang of this particular area.
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, me and Polly would be happy to answer anything. There are some other friendly people, but just kind of be careful because some of the people here are kind of scary.
My past experience in my other area I transferred from wasn't the greatest because of certain characters. So I'm just trying to make sure I make the right friends this time.
Yeah, maybe next time we could all sit together.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that sounds so great. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll even be able to read your palms.
What? Read what? I don't take notes on my palm.
I read this. It was in the book that I read, that magazine. It's like to tell your future or something, right?
I mean, my future's here. If once, then always, right, guys?
Yeah,
course.
then always.
So I
But
mean,
you never know. Maybe you'll get more paperwork in your future. That's what the palm reading's for.
Well, yeah, we could try that out.
All right, cool. I'm going to let y'all guys be. I got to go back and get the rest of the stuff done.
All right, thank you again, Aurora.
No problem.
Well, she wasn't that bad. Huh. I guess that magazine was wrong.
I don't know, man. Reading palms.
Anyway, so we're going to head to the apartments because that's where we're going back, and we are going to start with Cal. Cal, you come back to your apartment. You had that little last interjection of Mobius, the last episode, and now we are here back at your apartment at the day's end.
Okay, Cal's home. Oh yeah, I get to do what I said that he did. I know there's not a mirror in the bedroom. We're gonna pretend that there's a mirror.
Yeah,
in
there's a mirror next to the cuck chair.
There-
The cuck chair.
Damn.
I forgot that's what we called that.
Oh, actually, it's probably like on the inside door of the wardrobe. So he's gonna, Cal comes home.
Does the Buffalo Bob routine from Silence of the Lambs?
No, he comes home. He usually will like, I don't know, kind of unwind a little bit. He puts on, I don't know, like some water to boil to make tea. And he comes in and he's like, he takes his jacket off or whatever, and he opens the wardrobe door and he kind of looks at the mirror and he turns around and he's doing his stuff and everything, and he's like, and he goes back to the mirror, and then he continues doing stuff, and then he goes back to the mirror, and then finally he just kind of he takes his shirt off and he just stands there in front of the mirror. And he looks over all of the scars that he has on his body, the weird pock marks on his shoulder that look vaguely like teeth, the big slash that goes across his abdomen, the gnarled scar from where someone clearly ran him through with a sword, the cuts and nicks, and he just sort of traces over them. And he stands there and he stares. And then he hears the familiar hissing of water boiling over and hitting a hot stovetop. And he sort of snaps out of it and he just walks into the kitchen. Makes his tea, goes about his evening, takes a shower, and just goes to bed. Typically, he would make himself supper, but he doesn't have an appetite, so he's just gonna conk out. He's gonna have sleep for supper. I don't know. He'll probably wake up, and he probably sets an alarm or something, and he wakes up within like an hour or so, and I guess he'll get up and dressed in darker clothes.
Okay. Is that it for Cal?
He's gonna go in the kitchen, and look through the drawers and find a nice kitchen knife. Anyways, he's gonna find like a small knife because he doesn't know what's coming, and he would rather not get.
Oh, something's coming.
He'd rather not get caught unawares. So he just he tucks a little knife into his little coat pocket and on the inside coat pocket, and he's gonna go to the cafeteria because he doesn't trust that. He doesn't trust that.
Okay. All right. So is that Cal's night before the thing?
Yes, he goes home. He has an existential crisis. He takes a nap. And then he goes.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go to the next apartment complex where the rest of y'all are. We're gonna start from the furthest side. So, Fred, it is your go. What are you doing before you head out? If you head out at all.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, right now I'm thinking. Wait, has Polly ever like pranked me in some way before? Because part of me is thinking like, oh, could this be like a prank? Like just because...
He's pranked you in ways like, yeah, they said it's a slow day today. You got here late. All the paperwork's done.
Okay.
But in reality, he just did it.
Okay. So I'm thinking like, okay, what if this is a prank? But what if it really is like serious? Like, what if he didn't send it? So I'm gonna try to like gauge. Is he still there? Is he, or did he go talk to Abe?
He went to talk to Abe after y'all got off work.
Okay. Well, even if it is a prank, I'm sure it'll just be lighthearted. So I'm just going to. Did any of the paperwork from the Omega Squad come in yet? Or is that late?
Yeah, you did that at work.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the thing after dark. Like I'm just kind of excited to see what he's got in store for me. Because I kind of think it is just Polly playing a joke.
Okay. What are you gonna do in your apartment?
What do we have? What do we have? Oh, I'll just prep all my like Excel sheets, or not Excel sheets, but like the programs that make sure that all my computer stuff is working properly. Sharpen pencils. Make sure all my paper is like stacked up neatly. That kind of stuff. This is not like movie day or anything, and I don't want to like go out and try to start a movie when then whatever they have in store for whatever Polly has in store for me happens.
Is that Fred's night?
Yeah.
Okay. S42, you get home. What do you do?
He's in the middle of making himself a protein shake.
Of course he is.
It's just he's just like he's like not sure what it is. Like he always got confused with it. So he's just like tossing like raw meat in a blender or something. Not playing. He's not.
Oh my
He's not.
God.
He's been doing that for so long. It's like
The Leon Kennedy special. It's just eggs and snakes for some reason. There's a fish in
I
there.
mean, you did say you wanted to retain his ability to love to eat monsters. I guess eating raw meat's the next best thing.
I suppose you're right. I guess this is.
I mean, no one can really say anything to him. He's fucking yoked.
Yeah, right. He's like whatever he's doing, he's doing right. He's doing it right. It's just eggs and raw meat. God damn it! Yeah, that's what he's doing now. I guess that's canon. while like a dumbbell in one hand.
Did you still want to talk to Price? You can always call him or invite him over.
Price was
Or
with
you can
she
wait to
from
go
what I
somewhere
saw,
else.
but I'll send him a message. I'll be like the next. I'm gonna text him like, hey, like the next chance we have a load. Like I want to talk. Like I want to ask you something.
Okay. So you text him, and he says, "Is this like important? I can call. I can come over. I'm a little busy right now, but if it's important, like work related, I can make time right now."
I guess technically it could be work related because if their relationship could interfere with like our on the job, like. But no, if if he says he's busy, he's like busy right now, then that's enough for him to be like, this can wait.
Okay, if you say so. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
And like yeah, I'll see you later.
Okay. So what else are you doing?
I fucking downed the entire protein shake I was making in one go.
You're good. You just tank it. Not even on your radar.
He
You feel fine.
drinks it like it's nothing. He's so used to it by now.
What else are you doing with your night?
He's just sitting down now. Just gonna watch TV until it turns night.
Okay. All right. Now time for Aurora. Aurora, what are you doing in your little abode?
So she just finished some extra work she had to do on her computer. Now she's going to her fridge, which she opens. And it's just of various different shades of red.
Just the fridge?
The fridge
No,
or the
inside the
contents of the fridge? Okay.
The contents within the fridge.
Oh god.
There's just like a bunch of crystals in there too, like lining it.
Yeah. Just all together. So she takes just a bag of peppers that have like the fucking death symbol on them. She's kind of just munching on them. Then she starts like boiling some water for her specialized extra spicy tea.
Oh my god.
What is she made of? You didn't even tell me about this.
Yeah.
This is a surprise for me too.
Okay, but Aurora doesn't have to roll conditioning.
Roll conditioning for one. It's a lot of spice apparently.
Huh?
It has a damn skull and crossbones on it.
She passed, so she's good. She rolled an 18. The two people
Aurora's
living
just
next to
living
each
on
other are
the
trying to
brain.
physically kill themselves.
That's hilarious, honestly. Anybody walks in on them doing this, they're just gonna do it like it's nothing, and everybody's just gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Okay.
Just munching
What
on
else
her
is Aurora
peppers.
doing? That's it.
After that, she goes in her bathroom, and she's kind of digging around a bit, and she grabs a aerosol can of Axe
Aerosol
body
can and a
spray.
lighter.
Yep.
Axe body spray.
Yep.
So she's actually doing that.
Yes, she is.
Okay. All right.
And then she's also going to go to her kitchen and dig through her drawer and get a lighter.
Oh wow, okay. She's really doing this.
She's not the only one coming prepared for a fight.
Aurora doesn't fucking play.
I got sharp pencils on me. I'll kill them with a pencil.
And this time,
Who wants to see a magic trick?
Fred just turns into the
Yeah.
Joker. He shows up as the Joker.
That would be so funny. The like face makeup and everything. Oh my god, that'd be so great.
Y'all would just gank him. Y'all would think he's the reason y'all are
It's
there.
his alter ego that he doesn't even know that he does at night.
What else are you doing, Aurora?
So she got that. Also, her dress does have pockets, so she puts the lighter in the pocket of her dress. But she's still holding the Axe body spray can. And then she kind of just sits and waits till it's time.
What scent is the Axe body spray?
What was that?
F-150?
It's not real bad.
It's the one that all the freaking middle school boys would spray in the locker room trying to cover up their sweat because they decided not to take a shower after gym.
I think it was called
That's-
Phoenix.
Phoenix or chocolate.
Phoenix or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate. I think that's what it's called. That's the scent.
Okay. All
To be
right.
fair, the chocolate
So-
one actually smells kind of good. I like it. That's me.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start. And now the robot from RoboCop comes out. Present Hall
Yeah, I
Pass.
was just about to say I walk out already in like my sentry uniform. And I'm like, what are you doing out past curfew? Like, I'm so sorry, sir. I just let him just walks away back over here to his apartment.
Where's your paperwork? I always have mine.
Okay, but so when you're off duty, you can ask people things. Once you become full sergeant or full gold sentry, you'll have more authority off duty. But right now you're off duty,
Okay,
so
dang it. I guess I'll be on my way.
I'm gonna walk awkwardly close behind him.
I think nothing of it. I think I'm like a pencil pusher is probably going to get more paperwork or something.
Say, where do you think you're going, nerd? I get him stairs. I push him.
And then you push me down the stairs.
Aurora walks around the corner. He fell. What happened?
Mhm. He's like, here, take this. This will help you feel better. And just hands me like a Carolina Reaper.
Y'all stop helping me. Kill
A Carolina
Aurora.
Reaper and a crystal.
Aurora kills S42.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, guys. I just save them. Don't worry.
Just starts putting peppers in my mouth.
I start pulling out.
And the crystal on like my chest or some shit.
God. So y'all start walking. And the order is I don't know. I guess it would Fred. So you said Fred would follow behind S42.
I would see him come out and kind of hang back a little bit. Realistically, I would hang back a little bit.
Okay.
And then
So then S42 will leave, and then Aurora would Aurora would follow behind you.
Also see
So
you
y'all-
and then hang back a
Okay,
little
so
bit.
I'm
So it's just like a game of follow the leader.
That's kind of a bad thing. I put all y'all in the same place because y'all are just like
this is a
following
weird
each other.
crew too. Like that's a weird three. That's a weird trio.
Yeah, we got Crystal Crystal Blonde over here, and then
Paperwork play.
yeah,
Action Jackson.
and then fucking the brick shit house.
What y'all talking about? Aurora has an alibi. You know what it is?
The stars told you to do it.
Stars told me just like fucking commits heinous like war crimes and shit. The stars told me to.
The stars told me to.
Does
I just like imagine
Aurora
I imagine that S42 can't hear anyone following him because his ass cheeks are clapping so loud.
Does Aurora have a
Clippity cloppity.
Stanley Cup?
Does Aurora have a Stanley Cup? All right, so Cal, it is your turn.
Yep. I mean, like I said, Cal tucks that little like kitchen knife away in his jacket, and he sort of leaves quietly, listens to
Present hall pass.
no.
Second request: present hall pass.
Anyways, he just kind of quietly makes his way to the cafeteria. He's on high alert because I don't know. This feels sketchy.
S42 will be the first one to get here down the stairs. So you walk into the cafeteria.
Do I?
Next would
I
be
was about to say, do I see anything or anyone already?
no. Most of the lights are off, besides like a few like lights on the wall to have some light. It's kind of dark in here. Next would be Fred, then Aurora, and then Cal.
This isn't a secret promotion meeting. I'm going back to my room.
You all start to come in. So first, S42 will be looking around, and the first person you'd see coming is Fred.
Fred, it's just like Fred. Don't I turn paperwork into Fred?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be like, Fred, what are you doing here? I don't have any beef with you.
Hey, yeah, I don't have beef with you either. You're like one of my favorite people. Because the paperwork that you bring in to work.
Sure, sometimes it has blood stains, but like it's still paperwork.
Yeah, we figure it out. We have things for that. What's going on? Did you call me here?
No, did you? I thought you called me here after I saw. I thought Cal called me here.
Wait. Do you smell peppers?
What's that
Y'all turn around,
sparkly
y'all
thing
see
over
Aurora.
there?
Y'all see Aurora standing there. To your right,
Like a fucking
42.
beacon in the night.
Hey, this is like a midnight palm reading. I should have known. I gotta get the hell out of here.
You
break
eating
to
peppers?
the right. I'll break to the left, and we'll get to the elevator.
Just
You can't
quietly
get
off
both
here
of
to the,
us.
just quietly off to the side, just like crunching on peppers.
Yeah, she managed to sneak up to your right without you noticing.
Like God, like damn.
The sting nostrils. My eyes are watering.
Wait, Jay, my perk always alert.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're never surprised, so you're not surprised that she's there.
I,
Actually, you know what? No, she has that. She has the ability. She just snuck up on
Which
you.
is super.
which
Yes.
which concerns me greatly. And I'm just gonna
It
ask.
it should.
Yeah, and I'm just like, who are you?
She's Ghost Girl.
Yeah, Ghost Girl. Yeah, like actually start like she did in real life that one time.
Aurora, this is Klaus.
Even the
Klaus,
stars have caught us all here today.
The start.
she's-
Oh, and I'm just gonna lean in to Fred like it's one of those crazy white girls I've heard about. It's like, well, I don't think I've ever seen your face around here. You knew?
Of course, the stars guided me to this great, lovely evening.
Right, the stars.
My cat told me that I needed to come here and not to bring a friend.
You mean Polly?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cal just like phases through the wall like.
Anyway,
This is an
I don't
open
have this-
space, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. He did say
Yeah.
that was an open. I keep
Yeah.
focusing too
It-
hard
it
on the
probably
small
is.
details.
I want to show my wrist thing to Klaus and the girl and be like, y'all didn't send this to me?
Klaus, that's
Klaus?
42.
S42.
Anyways, while this is happening, Cal kind of comes around the corner.
Klaus is
Yep.
just at the bar over here watching us, like just like with a silly straw in his drink,
Hey guys!
not saying a word.
Well, I don't know what this is about, but I don't want to be part of any extracurricular clubs. I got a lot on my desk right now, and I need to get back to my room because I got a lot of paperwork. So
As you say that, S42, you were alerted by Cal's presence.
Oh, okay, I'm just like, pretty boy, you're here. Glad to see you finally come to your senses.
What are you talking about? Why are
The-
they here? I thought, what?
look,
I don't
if
know why
y'all-
they're here, but I got your message.
If y'all needed an audience for some weird
Excited
thing
to be
y'all were
here.
about to do, I don't want to be part of this.
What are you talking about? You got my message. I got your message.
And I'm just gonna pull up my wrist device and be like, "No, you sent it, right? Look." And then I'm gonna show him the message.
I didn't send it. I thought he reads it. I got the same message on my CAD. I thought you sent it to me.
I thought I was gonna get like a surprise, like promotion or like a manager position. I thought that my friend was going to talk to Abe about it, and like they were doing that in secret to set up a surprise thing for me, and that's not what this is.
Aurora and Fred, you hear a slight faint beeping noise.
Uh-oh.
We're just arguing like children at this point.
It sounds like a CAD going off, like a beep that's on it. That's the standard beep that's preset on the CAD. You can change your tones and everything, but this is the standard beeping, but it's just on loop. So it's just a beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep
I
beep.
really thought it was gonna be beep 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 beep.
Rangers, your lives are a lie. I'm in a tube.
I'm gonna do it per use.
So y'all hear that beeping noise, the beep beep, and it's just going.
You guys hear that beeping noise? What's happening? I don't
I
like this.
hear it too.
Going back to my
Whenever
room.
Meanwhile, things
Don't-
have escalated over here with me and Cal's just like, I'll fucking kill you.
no, we're not yelling at each other, but we're
No, I
just
know.
like confused.
I
So
know.
that's why we didn't hear it. But as soon as Fred and Aurora mentioned that, Cal just like holds a hand up to like what?
I'm like putting your hand down with my hand. I'm like, don't do that. Don't put your hand in my face.
So it's pretty obvious now that y'all are done arguing. It's not gonna be that hard to hear once y'all get quiet and you hear the beep beep, beep beep.
Where's it
beep,
coming
beep.
from?
Yeah, can we figure out where it's coming
Look
from?
around.
Do I roll alertness again?
No, just look around. Just move your token.
Okay.
Just be like, is it over here? Am I
Well,
getting closer?
Is Oscar in the back
listen?
still?
Okay, so go back to where you were.
Okay.
S42. We're gonna start with the two people that heard it first. So Aurora and Fred, where would y'all like to go to see if you're getting closer?
Stairs to go back to my room.
Just ignores the
You are
beep.
you are definitely not going to hear it. You are actively he left.
He left.
Okay. Well, a good thing I backed up Polly. Oh, never mind. Polly's gonna be the other guy in this adventure. Anyway, but yeah. So where would y'all like? So just take your token and
I'll just go
like
over to my table that I normally sit at.
Over
and check.
here in this area.
okay. So neither of you, Aurora, you're closer. Fred, you went the wrong way.
You think I went the wrong way, but Fred went his right way.
He's
Okay,
actually
well,
pretending
Fred
to
does
look for it, but he's actually walking
Getting away from the beeping.
I'm gonna look over here at this table where we normally peruse.
So S42, as you look over the table, you find a PDA CAD taped underneath the table, the source of the beeping.
Huh.
Okay, all right. I'll read it. I read it before I tell everybody.
So you are under the table. Oh, I didn't find it. As you open it up, it tells you to let the rest. A message pops up and it says, "Let the rest read."
Let the rest read. Oh, okay. God, I was like, I don't understand this, and I just I tape it back under, and then walk out.
Put it on mute.
Yeah, puts it on mute. God, that was annoying. Some idiot forgot their fucking key.
So yeah, it says, "Let the rest read."
All right, and I walk out. I wasn't exactly hiding. I'm literally standing there reading it. Nobody just paid attention to me. And I'm just gonna walk back to where we were standing originally.
Do you announce it?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I found it. Where's Fred?
The store is telling
Fred!
us
I
to
thought Fred
do.
left
Fred!
again.
Get the hell back over here! And I'm like,
He's leaving.
Fred,
So,
you're getting
you tell
court-martialed.
everybody.
No.
Okay, what's going on? What'd you find?
Is it gonna go off again?
So you see what seems like, the text bubble when someone's typing, you see the three little dots. It says unknown and it's just typing. And it says, "I have gathered you all here for a purpose. This purpose will take you down a road
Fred,
that'll be hard.
get off of me, Fred.
I'm trying to read over.
That'll be hard to accept, and it will put you in danger.
Go in my room.
If any of you would like to stay away from this and not listen, you may walk away.
Guys, wait.
So
Wait. That was weird, right? Like, we're not like in danger, are we? This is like some sort of new interactive team building exercise. I mean, I spoke to Abraham earlier today, and it sounded like he wanted to make some changes, and some other people were talking about changes, and this is probably just some team building exercise.
If this is a team building exercise, whoever decided to put me and S42 on the same team clearly is stupid.
And just
Yes,
We
it
were-
seems they'd be very.
42.
So
God.
as y'all are talking, a new message appears that says, "Don't trust anyone, not Abraham, not Wayland, not even your closest friends. Once you start down this path, it'll be up to y'all together. Y'all are the first people I've put in a group with this information. Giving it to a singular person never works out."
this.
I don't think it's a team building exercise.
And
Well,
I'm just getting 42's just getting frustrated. Jesus, just fucking say it.
If this isn't work related, I really don't want to be a part of this.
Fred.
I mean,
do you
technically it
do you
is.
not- This is technically work related, and don't you have any curiosity in you?
No, not really, actually.
Didn't they?
Paperwork's due tomorrow.
Why would
I
you?
wonder
Why
if this is
would,
people
as an
trying to
analyst,
retaliate
why
against
would you try to get fucking what do they call these desk jockeys like involved?
No offense taken. He's right. Why would we need to be involved? I correct paperwork.
Especially Crystal Girl over there, and I'm leaning to Cal. That one kind of scares me.
The text continues with a little three bubbles for a minute. And it says, "I chose you three, or not you three. I chose you all for the purpose. I've seen you. I've seen what you can do. I've seen your heart. I've seen your strength. I can trust y'all. You just have to trust me with everything I tell you.
I'm just like,
I can tell you something as a way to as a show of trust, so that way you can trust me. But I need to know I have all of your cooperations to the fullest, and that you won't tell anybody. You think the fate of the universe depends on what you do every day. But when I tell you the fate of the universe rests on your shoulders if you follow this path and do exactly what I tell you, it'll make your job seem like a trash man compared to a superhero."
Is there a way that I can like?
I don't know. Trash men are pretty important.
I mean, you can insight the text if you want to,
No,
but it's text. There's not a lot to go
can
off
I
of.
get like? Can I make like a
Can
take
I-
a? Do I have something that I
Can
can
I
like?
just take a picture of my cock and balls and send it to him?
Can I take a picture of the messages on the CAD somehow?
You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of the device, not like a screenshot, but with my device.
You go to take a picture and your camera will not function as three bubbles appear on the device and say, "That's not a way of showing trust."
Yeah, I'm gonna report.
Yeah, Fred.
Guys, we should report this. What if it's a test, like from higher up, and they're seeing if we're trustworthy? Because I've been hearing little rumors here and there about like people freaking out and saying certain things that are just totally outrageous, totally untrue. So maybe this is a test, and we need to report this.
I believe this is a
Or-
test.
Or
Let me consult the stars first.
Yes, let me consult the stars. Just fucking take some candles, get some like under the table, has the crystals lined up around it.
Good.
Dominus
Dominus and
I mean, I don't think this is a test because truly, if the higher ups thought we were one of them, they would just kill us. What use would we have?
The text starts to come back up, and it says, "To begin, you should ask Cal what he spoke to Waylon today about."
Cal, what did you speak?
Well, pretty boy.
What does it? What does it
Cal-
mean?
Cal just crosses his arms. I think we should go along with what this thing is saying, because I think it has to do with what that conversation has to do with.
That sure did clear
What was
things
the
up, pretty
conversation,
boy.
Cal?
The text says, "Go on, don't be shy."
It had to do with what Fred mentioned, the rumors. Get your ass back here, you fucking pencil.
Present hall pass.
I'm straight up just gonna hold him by the collar like a cat now.
There's 3 individuals in the cafeteria and they're trying to break the rules.
All I see is one individual out of his house.
Kill me if you have to, but after you kill me, go to the cafeteria and kill them too.
No.
Shots, and then it just leaves and goes the opposite direction.
Get your ass back here!
No,
Follow
no,
protocol!
okay. But no, Cal goes, it has to do with the rumors that Fred mentioned.
I mean, Polly told me something, but I was kind of barely listening because I was doing his paperwork. And I don't know how he would have heard anything like that.
I actually have a social life outside of work.
Rude.
I like somebody I know.
You're my only friend!
Anyway.
I know.
Stop having other friends. Yeah. You know what, guys? I think there might be a clue in my apartment. Let me go check that out.
I'm trying to leave. Anyway, Cal, finish what you were saying.
Yeah. So Cal, like I said, he just it has to do with what Fred mentioned.
Speak up. Why are you whispering?
Not that's
Fred's
just his
just being a
voice.
menace.
That's just his voice.
Fred is like Charlie on Mountain Dew, but always.
But always.
All right.
If once and
All right,
always.
Cal, continue.
It has to do with what Fred fucking said.
Okay, so if this is about people spreading lies, then this, I don't want to be on the wrong side of this. Maybe this
But
is
Fred,
about us.
you're already
finding-
on the wrong side.
What are you talking about? Aurora,
Well, whenever they see that all of us came here, they're not really going to care who's all here. They're just going to get rid of those who are a danger to the place. So even if you do go in town and tell them this information, they're going to question why you are one of them. And then they will destroy you.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Why was I called in here? Oh, maybe it's because I'm so diligent at work. So maybe we are on the right side. You're right, Aurora.
Quickly justifies it.
That's a good point. Like I
Either
wouldn't
way.
have been brought here unless this was the right side. That really calmed me
course,
down.
Fred.
Thank you.
Here's
Yeah.
Fred.
Cal just sort of looks at Aurora like, I don't know what your powers
Gaslight.
are, but I appreciate it.
All right. So
I
you
think
talked to Wayland about the possible rumors that there are crazy people that are talking about the GVA being a lie, which is just ridiculous.
it's interesting that someone's saying this, though. It makes me kind of curious on what else they have to lie about.
I bet we have to find those people and turn them in.
The text says no, definitely not.
I
Well,
think
that's
we should
interesting.
wait until we tell any of the authority figures here until we have absolute proof that we're on the right side. Whether it's siding with whoever the fuck this is, or with the GVA.
What if this is higher up at the GVA?
I think we're asking too many what ifs. And I think the best course of action to get the answers to our questions is to just follow along and play
Okay.
along and see where it takes us.
Well, we asked about what you
I
had
missed my novella for this. Are you
with
kidding me?
Wayland about, and now what do we do? Text.
Aurora just crunches on a pepper.
Yeah.
The text says, like I said,
That's a skinny apple. Give me
that's
one.
it. That's a good.
Not an apple!
Fred takes 2 damage.
Ooh, spicy.
JK. The text does say, like I said, as a showing of good faith that you can trust me, I will give y'all a bit of information that'll lead you to something that will start to show a bit more of the truth.
Yeah.
This where I'm texting y'all at right what I'm sending such to right now will be destroyed once this is over. I will plant another one. Trust me, one of you will find it. When you do, never send messages or talk about this over your devices. While you're surrounding this device, I have muted all of your devices and everything in the vicinity. Only talk to each other in person about this. When one of you finds the next device, which I can connect you to, meet with the others in person and then plan to hang out at one of your apartments. I will go over the next steps and show you the next part of your journey to finding out the truth. Fair warning, you'll be going in places you are never allowed to go. I will try my best to get you there to help you discover the truth because you deserve to be free.
You'll see me like taking vigorous notes on the notepad.
And at the end of it, it says, is there anything I can answer for you in this short amount of time before this device has to go up?
Who are you?
Call me Mr. Blue.
I text back, is this just Abraham? No.
He walks out of the shadows, Peter Griffin smoking style. So you
You deciphered my.
How did you like?
But
You're
yes.
truly a worthy son.
It says, "Call me Mr. Blue,"
It's Oscar.
and then the question marks, and all the text on the device. The contact you're texting turns to Mr. Blue, and all the text turns blue as that is said. And then it says, "Is there anything else I can ask you?" The clock is ticking.
How did you hack the CADs?
I'm a smart man of many talents.
So it's a man named Mr. Blue.
I could be a man. I could be a woman. It doesn't
It's
matter.
Mystique.
Gender roles are shit anyways.
Especially at the GVA where like nothing.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Cal just looks at
I-
the two of them like, what the fuck?
I'm just.
We need to gather as much information.
I'm just gonna
as
hand the device to Cal and be like, well, and then just walk out.
Where are you going? Is he not gonna answer where he's going?
No. Why would he answer to Pretty Boy?
Cal drops the CAD and it like goes after him.
How are we supposed to make it look like we're inviting those two? I look at Aurora, I'm like, how are we supposed to make it look like we're hanging out like the four of us?
Sorry, I'll
Well,
handle it.
we turn paperwork into you all the time. We could just say that we became like got a little chummy.
Maybe I'm giving like a paperwork class so they can have blood there.
How to actually fill out our paperwork without getting any bloodstains on it.
So is anyone going to pick up the CAD after Cal dropped
I
it?
will.
Yeah.
Aurora
Yeah.
will.
Since my time is going to have to run a bit short, they might be getting on to me. To leave you with something and a bit more of trust, seeing as those two ran off.
I look around like he's watching us.
He says, if once, then always. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Because Charlie. Yeah.
And then the device starts to wipe and it starts to shake in your hands as it gets really hot, Aurora.
Aurora throws it across the room.
I was about to say Aurora's used to hot things. She's gonna hold it. She's tanking this.
She eats it.
You throw
She eats it.
you throw it across the room as it skids across the floor. It gets hot and then just disintegrates into thin air, leaving not a trace behind.
That's fucking wild. Anyways,
So back to the bombastically gay duo.
the trash man.
Where the fuck did y'all go? Where were y'all
I was
heading?
He
heading back
fucking
to my
Why
he,
is
he
Porter?
apartment.
walked off. He shoved it in Cal's hands and
Okay.
walked off, and Cal went on.
All right,
went after
Cal.
him.
Let's see if you can catch him. All
Is
right,
he
so both of
running
you
or is
need
he just
to.
walking off?
He's just kind of like walking off.
So Juan, what would you say what it would take for Luke to get S42's attention to make him stop walking?
I don't know. Again, I would probably either to get directly in his way or to say something like that annoys the shit out of him.
Oh, Cal's good
So
at that.
Cal, you can either roll me a persuasion or you can roll me a athletics to try to get in his way.
Well, I
A
mean,
constitution to get in my
what's
way.
his base speed? What's his base speed? I'm probably faster than him.
I think you are faster than me. My speed's
His
7.
They're both
We
7.
both have 7.
Yes. So you're gonna have to roll athletics to get in front of him or persuasion to get him to stop.
Could we argue that since he doesn't seem to be listening to me, I then try to get in his way?
What do you say to him that fails? I need something to go off of.
Okay, you're just gonna walk away from something like this, 42?
42, do you respond?
Isn't that exactly what I'm doing?
Damn. Yeah, so it didn't work. Now you could try to catch up to him. But S42, now that you know he's following you, have you gotten faster? Have you started to move
I've
a
started
little bit?
speed walking now.
All right, so now I need both of you. Since
Can
you
I
both have the
argue
same
finesse?
speed.
Can I argue finesse?
Can I argue strength
No,
if he gets in my way?
No, you're both rolling athletics because you both have a D2 in athletics.
Okay.
God.
Me and Aurora have a rivalry too.
Fuck.
Now we're fighting.
Can I use a story point?
No!
That sucks, Chief.
Yeah, baby!
Zoom!
I'll just like
Anyways,
Cal speeds up. He kind of like half jogs and like slides in front of you, like almost kind of like dropping his shoulder. That way, like you run into him.
And I'm just gonna be like, "What do you want, pretty boy?" And I'd be like, why do you even want me there?" It's like we work enough together as it is.
It's not necessarily that I want you there. It's just the fact that
I don't know. You're chasing after me pretty hard.
Would you just shut
If
the fuck
there's
up? And
something you
talk?
gotta say, you could just say it.
I'm trying to do that, and you keep fucking
God,
talking.
why won't you just say what you want to say? Just interrupt me constantly.
Cal's eye twitches just a little bit. Listen, I think this is our best lead at figuring out what the fuck is going on. So I think if we just act like good little.
But why
good
do I
little
care?
puppets and play along? Because this could help
I
all of
I
us.
like my job. I'm content with my life.
Nerd!
We're not trying to weasel out of our job. We're trying to figure out who's spreading this shit. Waylon asked
Again,
me
why do I care?
because it'll make you look good if you figure out who's doing it.
also, you're a sentry. That's like part of your fucking job, bro.
No,
Yeah.
nah,
Because it'll
not a
make you
part
look,
of it. This job, no.
because it'll make you
Okay.
look good if you figure out who's doing it.
Can I just report this to Pythagoras?
No. We don't have enough to go off.
No, that was to the DM.
You don't have enough to go off of, and at that point, they would see you as compromised, and you probably wouldn't get your promotion. That's the truth.
Like Aurora said, we'd be fucking ganked.
Yeah, y'all probably be thrown in there, and next thing you know, you hear the boots of a man with too much power and a gun on his hip.
Damn.
Big arm on his hip.
Why do I hear boss music?
Wait, do I hear boss music? Might as well
Anyways,
just start calling me Texas Red.
but yeah, Cal says that because it'll make you look good if you figure out who does it, who's doing it.
Hmm. All right, pretty boy, you've twisted my arm.
Or calling him like sexy boy and being like, "Oh, did I say that? Sorry, I'm a pretty boy." It
Sexy
keeps,
boy.
keeps getting worse.
Yeah. Cal just, so you say that? All right, pretty boy, you've twisted my arm.
Sure.
Good.
I haven't felt this much tension since I was in South Korea.
I'll be like,
Was there
anyway,
a
can you get
toaster
out of my
involved?
face?
Yeah, no, I was about to say, Cal hasn't backed up. He's
Yeah,
like
that's what
still
I was
in your
like. Anyway,
face.
can you get out of my face? God, if
He
I didn't
just,
know any better, you were coming on to me.
he just takes a
So
step back, rolling his eyes.
now that y'all have resolved that, Fred and Aurora, did y'all follow them? Or are y'all just standing in the dark cafeteria?
Aurora followed them.
You catch up to Cal and S42 as they finish their conversation. As you see Cal backing up. Fuck, Cal backing off
Oh,
of
did they just kiss and we
S42.
missed it?
Dude, did they just kiss?
Did they just kiss?
I just lost a lot of money on the Deadpool.
In the
Damn. Hey, is everything okay with y'all?
PG.
Yeah.
I really hope you weren't going to do something stupid. Because if you were to say anything, we all would be fucked.
Who?
And not
Why?
in the fun way.
What the fuck? All right, guys. We got our message. I don't know how we're supposed to. I mean, y'all. I guess like if we have to, y'all can come to my desk like you're turning in paperwork, and we can figure out meeting places. And I don't know from there. I don't know who's the best at like coming up with reasons as to why the four of us would be hanging out, but we'll figure that out another time.
For the time being, let's. And Cal just
Also-
holds Cal just holds a finger to his mouth, like shut up.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I wake up and this was one of those weird dreams that I forget.
I do have a question for all of us, though. Didn't Mr. Blue refer to someone named Charlie?
Yeah, the note said, if once then always Charlie. Do you guys know a Charlie?
He said, if once then always, isn't that right, Charlie?
right,
As if
Charlie?
speaking to someone.
Yeah, and so I thought that that person could see us because it knew when y'all left the room, but then it like called one of us. Do you know the name Charlie, Aurora?
No, I know no one named Charlie. Not of any importance. I don't think I do.
I've seen the name pop up a couple of times in like paperwork and stuff. You know, but I mean, it was just weird. It was like the only inconsistency out of the whole thing.
Cal just shakes his head.
Maybe we should look into any paperwork that comes in with the name Charlie on it.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open, I guess. But I mean, I normally keep anyway. I mean,
It's at least a start.
It's a clue.
Also, if you want to make an excuse as while we're meeting up, I could just invite all of y'all to a book club.
I like books.
Book club?
I like reading.
I don't think that'd be very believable for me.
Non-fiction.
Javier, y'all can read.
We could say that we're teaching.
Yeah, I'm just like, y'all can read, and then that's where Fred's just like, oh, so that makes a lot more sense now as to why this paperwork gets to be like this.
Don't ever change as 42.
Stay illiterate so I can do more paperwork.
Yeah.
Cal just kind of shrugs like.
Don't worry, I'll make it work for you.
This is weird. This is like one of those weird spy movies that they sometimes show.
Maybe to make it believable for you, Brickhead. Maybe it's because you think Aurora's cute, so you're coming.
Or Cal.
I'm just gonna be like, fuck, did you just call me?
Brickhead.
I just
Or
beat
we
the
could
shit
do
out of
Cal.
Cal. Just uppercut Cal.
Taco Bell bog noise.
Yeah,
Okay.
just.
So we're starting a book club at Aurora's new. She had a book club at her last section. Now she's wanting to start one here. Cal and
I'm
I are
texting
in
Klaus.
S42 has a romantic interest, and that's the lies that we're gonna go
I
with.
texted Klaus that on the next job you take the shot immediately, no matter what.
You get a thumbs up and a 100.
I was like, pretty boy, pretty boy just insulted all of us. I was like, and now we're making him do laundry.
And then he says, "Wait, so you want me to shoot the target or shoot him?"
If you can make it look like an accident, then we'll go with that.
You just
That
can't.
is
Well, I
not
can
the
make it
worst.
look like an
Okay,
accident.
first of all, that is not the worst thing that Cal has called you to your face.
I know, but he's already pissed off enough that you stopped him, and now that you're just insulting him after he indulged you.
You were
Well,
literally you were insulting him.
I called you pretty boy. That's what I always call you.
You kept interrupting
He's got
him.
he's kind of got a point, you know.
You kept interrupting him.
Look, sometimes you just got to be the bigger person. Clearly, it's not going to be S42. He's like 5 feet tall.
I keep forgetting that's how tall he is, like 5'4".
He's 5'4". Yeah.
Cal's 5'6". He's only 2 inches taller.
But still taller.
Still,
Weighs
Yeah.
way less.
Oh yeah, weighs way less dense, a lot less dense.
Everybody's attractive in their own way, as long as there's just one of you instead of 3 of you.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
What does that mean? Anyways,
Are you okay, Fred?
That just means that I like when an individual doesn't have, 3 of you. Just y'all are just pretty
Fred,
boy.
go home and get some sleep. This has clearly been a lot.
Sleep by. Pew.
so, are all of you heading back to your apartments?
That's where I was originally heading before Pretty Boy stopped me and then continued to insult me.
Hot, steamy, sexy boy. These are just adding fucking adjectives.
hot, steamy sex is gonna happen eventually.
Like say it like you're like disgusted, like over here turning me on, grossing me out.
Turning me on is like you already
beautiful
said that.
human.
You're revealing more about yourself than you need to be.
So
Anyway.
I'm just gonna look at Aurora. So what's your thing? Like, what's with all the crystals?
I just like the way they feel.
Huh. Fair enough.
Feel?
Would you like a crystal?
Where's she putting them?
Sure, why not?
You're not here, Fred. You went to bed.
Yeah.
Hush.
Does Aurora hand me a
takes
crystal?
off amethyst earrings and hands it to S42.
All right, I'm just gonna fucking punch a hole in my ear right then and there and wear it.
God damn!
I thought
Well
S42
conditioned.
already had ear piercing.
Wait,
Oh, I think I did actually.
this will be believable because if he has a crystal in his ear, then they'll be like, "Oh, S42 is talking to that new girl."
Oh yeah.
He's trying to get
Okay.
that crazy girl poon.
Yeah, and why is
And then I'm just gonna be like, you know what they say? The crazy girls be the grippiest.
Cal and Fred joining them?
Right. So do you actually want me to roll conditioning?
Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought you already.
I'm pretty sure I already had my ears pierced as well. Now that you mention it.
He got a different.
Yeah.
It's a new different.
I was not informed. Roll the dice.
This
I
is
was
a
not
new
informed. Roll the
different-
Can
dice.
I get a story? Can I use a story? Nah.
You bleed out.
I bleed out from
You
a punched ear.
No, it hurts too much, and you're like, yeah, never mind.
Aurora puts peppers up against it.
Yeah.
You try to do it, and you're like,
Don't
actually,
worry.
never mind.
Actually, never mind.
You don't need to go into work with a brand new ear infection.
Right.
Anyways,
Klaus, use your sniper to punch a hole in my ear.
God.
He could do it too.
I know you could do it. That's why I suggested.
You know, it's gonna be like a Family Guy clip, and your head's just gonna explode because you fucking.
And
And it's just gonna be like
and that's part
head
of the
still
intro.
exploded. Who's laughing now? I got my ear pierced like Peter did.
The hat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do you all go back to your apartments now? Is there anything else you'll want to say to each other?
Gonna see where this goes.
Can I actually
See
put
what
the
the
amethyst crystal earring that she gave me as like a like a weapon charm on my gun?
Sure, yeah.
Cool.
It'll also make it still believable.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I went to a bar, met that new crystal chick. I'ma hit it.
Like It's just a bit like she gave me this. I'm pretty sure this means we're a thing now. Yeah.
I think we're married.
It actually means that she's gonna like sacrifice you.
Yeah, it's like a prime candidate, like tagging me for prime candidates.
It's like all the other crystal people like shaking their heads. They're just like, he doesn't know any better, and I'm gonna let him be blissful until he dies.
Until
But
his
yeah,
time
no.
comes.
Yeah,
They
Cal's
just made
just
in a dark room. There's a table with like candles lit around and a giant fucking amethyst crystal in the background. I'm glad you could come, S42.
Where are the
Oh, I'm
others?
trying to come.
Can I just
God.
German suplex her? No.
She's into that
It
too.
probably wouldn't work. She's too
She's
crazy.
too crazy.
Anyways, bedtime. We all go
So,
back to our
yeah.
apartments.
You all go back to bed. You all contemplate your life,
Yeah, I do.
and you all wake up and get ready for the next day. Cal, you go to your office.
42 just in bed. Man, that was really weird between me and Cal. Like,
Thinking
wake
about
up,
it
you're
too
just like-
much. Thinking about it a little too much.
yeah, little dude. Yeah,
like
really got in
wake
my
up in a cold
face.
sweat. Oh, he's really starting to scare me. I don't know how to feel. And just like Klaus, like pulling you closer. He's like butt ass naked. Just like you just like hear in your ear. Don't think too much about it. It'll be fine. Get back to sleep.
What?
We have a big day
Hold
tomorrow.
No, okay, so anyways.
But anyway, yeah, so S42 you go to so you pull up for your new day at work.
I was about to say, I didn't. For some reason, my brain didn't register Pythagoras there, and I was like, "Where the hell is he?"
Right there.
So
Oh,
you come in.
I'm still over
You're
here.
inside.
I saw them over here, so I figured they were like They were like in the way.
No, they're not there yet. So you come in, you see everybody getting ready to start the day. Pythagoras says, "Well, you're not the first to get here. Well, then again, rarely anyone is. Half the time I get beaten by Klaus. But I suggest from now on you try to be the earliest here. Makes you look better."
Yes, sir. Klaus is just like, there's like a blanket on this bench over here. Like he literally just sits here waiting for the next job.
Right now he's just sitting there giving maintenance to his sniper rifle.
Would you say his sniper rifle is standard issue, or is it like his custom work?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not. They made sure to give Klaus the good shit. But as you come in, you do notice two of your teammates are not there yet.
Price and She.
Yep.
God, I'm afraid to ask when they come in. But God, that would mean my brother figure is getting that fucking alien poon, and I gotta say I approve.
He just walks in wearing like an N7 hoodie and is just like, "We're gonna defeat the Reapers."
Well, bang, okay.
Well, bang, okay. Got a shaved head and everything. But anyway, so do you talk to anyone in particular while you wait on the rest of your team?
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting ready myself.
So you go to your locker, and as you start to get ready for the day, you could still feel a bit of tension, maybe a bit of hostility coming from Tora, as you can kind of sense she's still not fully accepted the whole promotion thing for you.
Right.
You can kind of always feel like she's watching you, but every time you turn around, she's not. But you swear up and down, you can feel it deep within you.
Her ever watchful gaze.
But time passes, and eventually, basically at the same time, your other two teammates come in and immediately go to their lockers.
Price is right here next to me, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna nudge him and be like, "Hey, so like, I've noticed that you two have been together a lot. You like, and even during normal hours when we're together, it's just she seems to nudge you a lot. What's going on with that?
She's just trying to help me learn to like read the room and when to like speak about certain things. So she just kind of gives me a nudge when certain things need to be said and when they don't need to be said.
All right, but what's going on between you two?
Uh,
I've
just
I've
coworkers
been
and
noticing a lot lately, and I'm curious. Like, is it?
do you?
I'm just mainly curious, man. You don't gotta tell me if you don't want to, but I'm just, we're just curious about it. Like, you guys seem to be. It even seems to be an issue when we're out in the field. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be a problem. Is there anything we need to know?
Uh, you could tell there's a bit of nervousness behind him. He seems to be also tired, like he didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but he's putting on a really good face about it. Um, it doesn't seem like he doesn't want to tell you. It's more like he doesn't want to tell you in the locker room.
It's like you can tell me whenever you're ready. Either way, we normally after today, why don't we go get a few drinks anyway, and we can talk about it if you're willing.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be perfect. He's like, I'll just yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it then. From now, it's just kind of like just leave it for now.
And I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, don't worry, I got we could talk about this later. And I
All
be
right,
like, understand. I was like, first of all, like Pythagoras is right there, and like, and then Torah. Don't get me started on Torah.
don't get me started. It's like, yeah, yes, sir. We'll talk about it after work.
And I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder, like another hearty pat, and be like, good man.
All right, Cal. It was also your day to grab coffee.
Yep, he's got coffee and it's made to a T.
What? But you just said it was coffee.
No, so Cal, the running joke between Cal and Mobius is that Mobius can never get the coffee right.
But also, Mobius doesn't care when Cal gets it wrong because he doesn't fucking notice. He's like, just bring me coffee. Just bring me
How could that be
coffee.
so hard? It's just coffee.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
They bring
Cal
the coffee.
Cal comes in and he sets the coffee down on Mobius's desk and he goes and he sits down at his desk.
Mobius grabs the cup, still looking at his computer, takes a sip. Yep, that's coffee. Just good old coffee. Can't tell it's anything else. It's just coffee. But anyway, he says, well, haven't got anything yet, mostly responding to emails and paperwork fixtures, all that kind of stuff. So, for the time being, let's kick our feet back, lay back a little bit, relax, and hope to God nothing big happens, because Papa could use an easy day.
No, I hate it when you call yourself that.
Pythagoras calls himself Papa too.
Yeah, and it's just as weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Next time,
all right, that's a little fair. It's weird for me. It's not weird for him. He's a big guy. He's got that beard, and he's like over 6 feet tall. I think he's like 6'5". He's huge.
It-
Dude's massive.
He that doesn't mean that he gets to call himself Papa. It's like that's what like I it makes me think of like I don't know an old man like but
I mean, we're all technically old.
you know what I mean. Oh,
Come to think of it, very few old people I've seen around here. Jenkins was probably the oldest looking man here, and he was old for a long time. Can't imagine being old and for a long time. Being young, one thing. You're young, you're spry. Being old for a long period of time, damn. Morphin Masters did not help him out in that regard.
Cal just kind of nods along because Mobius is going on one of his little tangents.
But after all, be really hard to get things right. You only get things right once. I think I heard the term is lightning never strikes twice. But hey, perfection was made, and the morphing masters never made it again.
Fair enough.
After all, I look at myself in the mirror every day and I say, wow, what a guy.
Cal just nods. Takes.
Mobius just leans back in his chair and just says, I think I might take a nap. I was up a little late last night. Got too distracted watching one of my shows. Let me know if anything interesting happens.
Which show was it?
Oh, the one about the rookie firefighter. Love that one. Thank God it's got a lot of seasons.
Does Cal know what show he's talking about? Does he talk about this show pretty often?
Yes.
Okay. Cal will just nod.
The show is actually, so y'all would have probably seen at some point Carter Grayson, Lightspeed Rescue Red Ranger, at some point. The way that some things work is that Power Rangers that y'all have seen, the most ones y'all see most of the time, the prime timeline ones, it's basically Carter Grayson, but he's just a rookie firefighter, and that's the whole show. So, it's always good when the Morphing Masters give us great stuff like that based on a really good, solid Red Ranger. Probably my all-time top 3 Red Rangers, Carter Grayson. That's a true hero right there. First thing he did when he saw a monster, tried to hit it with his car. Have no complaints, no notes. Solid Red Ranger.
Yeah. That's fair.
So, y'all don't get anything in the morning. It's a very quiet morning. Probably all the way to lunch, nothing really happens.
Cool.
At least nothing on y'all's end. So, with that, we are going to go ahead and jump to data entry with Fred, Paul, and Aurora.
Morning, Paul.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. Hey, how was that talk you had with Oh, I almost said Mr. Blue. With Abraham.
It was actually really good. He gave me a lot of tips and just, knowing who I am and being okay with it. It's really insightful. Honestly, I feel a lot better. I can't really complain now. He's like a big, blue, hairy man, and I'm some scaly green guy. Just the way the Morphing Masters made us.
Hey, you should be happy with who you are, because you are awesome.
Yeah. I feel a lot better. I'm glad he's our new overseer. Jenkins was just some old white guy.
We're all kind of old.
But he looked old, like turkey old.
Let's not talk about how people look. We all look different.
That's true. Well, let's just try to get this day started. Speaking of which, are we still going to get with the Crystal girl? What is her name again? Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora.
We still gonna invite her to lunch today?
Yeah, I think so. I actually ran into her in the halls, and we had a little bit more of a talk, and I think that she'd be a cool friend to add to our trio. I might actually start branching out and hanging out with other people. Some stuff that you've told me about getting a social life, and apparently you've got other people that you talk to, because so I'm gonna try to broaden my horizons. You finally broke through to me, and I'm gonna start maybe not acting like myself as much. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Do we have paperwork?
Not any yet. It's a bit of a slow morning. Right now, I'm just catching up on some emails and redacting any changes that the Sentry said that they didn't need to change. Same for analysts. They need to change that stuff. They don't need to be like saying, "Oh, it's fine." It's the small details add up. It could be very inaccurate.
I totally agree, and I'm looking at my watch, my CAD. I'm looking at my emails. I'm trying to see if I've gotten any more messages. I'm kind of distracted for like the first time ever, and it's yeah.
Aurora, what are you doing on this fine morning?
Okay. So Aurora's just finishing up some paperwork, just making sure everything's kind of in order. As she drinks her specialty tea out of her fucking Shishimaru with the fucking crystals in there like ice.
Just doing basic work stuff, responding to emails, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
she's just trying to make sure everything's done.
So, everyone in this room, except for, well, I guess I can roll for Polly, but you two need to roll me alertness.
Okay.
I have got to. Polly.
It's a me, a polio.
Oh my god. Yes, polio.
Oh my god, no!
Fuck.
Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
Oh
I
my
will not
God.
go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Na 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 na.
I did not make
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I'm on
Polly
high
can't see
alert
shit.
all the time.
So,
Don't fuck with me.
Charlie, you would hear. You'd have to look over your desk, but you do hear. The elevators open, and you do see your new overseer step out and make his way to the clerk's office. But that's not all you hear. So now you want to fist fight someone over Wait, is that what you're going to do? Are you going to go fist fight Abe?
Is this a glass wall?
Don't worry, I have your back ready. I'm ready.
Get back to your desk.
I'm trying to roll stealth.
So you see him exit. You see him exit the elevator and go into the office. But then you hear something. It sounds like something vibrating
Oh shit.
in your desk somewhere.
Start looking for whatever that is. I open my desk drawers. What is it?
You find deep within, under the many bags of googly eyes and knickknacks, you find another CAD device.
Shh. Jesus. Morphing Masters, no.
I planted tons of C4. You need to go to the judge building and let it rip. JK. You need to take the fight to them. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
I'm gonna try to look at it secretly. What does it say?
So you're fully surrounded cubicle and you are in the corner, so you don't really have to do much to hide that.
Okay.
There is, but potentially there's someone sitting behind you, but as long as you hunch and stuff, they're just going to think you're checking. The device opens and it says, "Hello, Fred."
Do I?
You can, for secrecy, you can type into the device.
I type in, "Hello, what do you need from me?"
So, tonight, when you gather with your friends, you will start the next step to finding the truth. I'm going to set some things up to try to give y'all access to the main archives. These archives connect everything from every sector. I'm needing you to pull some particular data. As long as you're able to secure me a good connection, I will also pull data off relevant to you and the others, along with this journey.
Okay. Do I have to set up the meeting, or are you gonna? I'm gonna type, or will the others get secret CAD devices that'll say that we need to meet up?
I thought y'all were meeting up for some book club.
Yeah, but that was only whenever you told us to meet up. We didn't know when the next meetup was gonna be.
Get with your friends, potentially around break time, your coworkers, whatever you want to call them, and
Colleague.
have your book club. You cannot bring Polly.
I look over at Polly, and he's so cute. Just want to protect him. Know that he's safe.
This is why Lavinia can't get to Fred. Fred's not straight.
He actually is madly in love with Polly.
Plot twist: everyone is gay this time. It's not just Cal.
So yeah, I'm gonna. Can I? Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna go over to Aurora's desk and just kind of. Oh wait, first I'm gonna write a little note. Oh wait, can I just give her? Can I give her the CAD device?
I mean, he's not done talking
Oh,
to
shit.
you.
Okay. What? Yeah. What else?
I will try. Like I said, I will try to set up things for y'all to gain access to the archives and secure me a connection. Once I have gotten the information I'll need, I will give you a bit more of the truth that you seek, that most people seek.
Most people seek it. I just don't want to get fired.
But for now, just get with your teammates. S42 will be bringing the next device for the meeting, and where I will speak with you then.
Don't vibrate in my desk anymore.
And then it says, "Have a nice day, Charlie." And then it starts to get really hot.
I
Oh.
put it down on the ground next to my feet, and I put my shoes over it.
You have a trash can?
I don't know. I'm panicked.
Just put it in your back in your
Okay.
desk.
You can kind of feel the heat, and then instantly, whatever it is you're stepping on is just gone. Your feet just drop down to the
I
ground.
checked the floor for marks.
There's nothing there.
Weird. All right, I'm gonna write down a note that says like book club meets tonight, and then I'm gonna drop it off at Aurora's desk. And there's googly eyes on the note. I'm gonna make a lap, and then I'm gonna go back to my desk because I don't know how to act natural.
Aurora, do you read the note?
Aurora reads the note.
You were informed that the book club is meeting tonight.
Okay. Does Aurora perhaps have any like contact information for Cal or
Remember, he said not to text anyone about anything.
We're in the
it's a
directory.
book
You can
club
get
though,
it.
so it's not going to be about that.
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, but
directory.
but still, just for the sake of safety. Also, we're gonna have lunch, and we usually go to lunch around the same time.
Okay.
So,
Meals are
Aurora
compromised.
shoves a sticky note in her bra.
eventually, Fred, you do see Mr. Abraham leave and go back into the elevator.
That was weird. So I was getting those messages while he was in a meeting with Lavinia, whatever her name is.
So, with that done, anything y'all would like to do on the data entry floor? Maybe go talk to your boss. Anything at all?
I'm gonna go talk to my boss.
Oh no. So you knock on her door. You knock on her door. Fred!
No, I don't do anything.
I was about to
He's
make
just
three.
assuming direct control. Just
I was about to make 2 more copies of her, but okay.
Now y'all
er-
understand what I mean when I say I like it when there's only one of you instead of 3.
uh,
I don't like being
Aurora,
ganged up on.
Aurora, is there anything that you would like to do?
I'll go talk to Lavinia.
Okay, shit, why not?
But she saw me give you a note. Now she's gonna kill you from jealousy.
Nah, Aurora's handling shit before it turns into a fucking tsunami. I knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and what? She opens the door. You see, there's just the one so far.
Okay.
It's just, come on in. You open the door, and then you see the other 2. One is on a phone call. on her CAD over here, and the other one is typing at the desk. The one at the desk looks at you. Yes, can I help you? As you can see, I am rather busy at the moment, having to utilize my other halves to make up for it.
I just wanted to come here and say that I am very grateful that you accepted me in this area. I was just wondering, do you have a thing for Fred?
All of them just the one that was on the phone is like turned around towards you, and the one that's next to her also turns around. This one stops as she's doing.
Oh no.
Shit, I'm not how to go about this. I didn't think anyone would just be so straightforward. You can't see it. You can't see the photo, but there is a framed photo on her desk that she just like places down to where you can't see it. It says, "My relationship with Frederick is professional, I assure you. Do I admire him and his work ethic? Most definitely. Would I like to pry his mind and see what makes him tick? For sure. But I assure you, me and Frederick have done nothing that would be considered forbidden."
It grabs a stack of papers off her desk. That's like Fred fanfic. That's like thick as shit. And dumps it back in her desk.
Well, I was just wondering because, I don't want any misunderstanding between us. I don't see Fred as a love interest or anything like that. So if you need any help in going about getting him, I'm fine with helping you. I just want to make sure there's no misunderstanding here.
Firing against me.
You turned her against
What
me.
is shit kicked in by three
Says-
redheads, okay?
She says, "Well, I really appreciate it. But is there, I mean, as much as I do appreciate it, you are free to talk to whoever you want. There's no say or whether or not that you can or can't talk to anyone. But I do appreciate you letting me know, let me know that you two won't be distracted around each other and will be able to get the work done. I appreciate that. I'm already starting to like you. Is there anything else I can help you with?"
No, that's all. I just want to make sure there is no misunderstandings. I'd hate for this place to end up like my last workplace.
Rough workplace?
Mama!
Yeah, you know how it is, right? Anytime
Oh,
a
trust me.
woman gets
Go
in
ahead.
power here, it's almost like she has to sleep her way to the top.
She just like, oh, tell me about it.
So stupid.
Everyone, they all assume that's how I got my way to the top. But yes, I've had my things here and there, but I've settled my eyes on a much bigger
She's trying to
target.
sleep her way to the middle, to the bottom.
But that's another story for another day. Like I said, I'm really busy. If that's all you needed, I would like to get back so I don't have to do much at home.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate the conversation. Roar leaves.
The door shuts. She pulls like a sawed-off shotgun, puts it on her desk. Oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna have to kill this bitch.
I go in and I'm like, "Hey, Lavinia, there's one of those forms I have to fill out for a in-office relationship that I'm about to start with Aurora."
Oh god.
You just hear like the door automatically lock.
I'm just kidding.
Gun
Aurora would
cocking.
kill Fred.
But all right, if that's it, it's lunchtime.
Aurora, have you seen Cal or S42?
I don't see him.
Keep your eyes peeled. We gotta let them know that we need to meet up tonight.
Okay.
Is it so question. Are we allowed to smoke in the buildings or no?
Oh Jesus, this
Oh God, this
Yeah,
shit.
doesn't matter.
Oh my
The
God.
multiverse transcends.
He still smokes! He
Out.
still smokes! He went home and he had a goddamn cigarette or three
I thought
after
about
that
making
interaction.
42 actually smoke as well.
There is no
42
smoking in the
smokes, too.
cafeteria, so get
Yeah,
bent.
that's what I really thought about making him smoke too, because I was like, I don't know, it makes sense. He's been alive long enough. He tried it out. He kind of got into it.
Yeah,
Bong
Cal
with
smokes. There are certain things that even mind wiping cannot get rid of. His nicotine and caffeine addiction is not going anywhere.
It's burgers and fries. Y'all can order whenever y'all are ready. Oscar will take it.
Cheeseburger, please.
Cheeseburger.
What do you want on the cheeseburger?
Onions, tomatoes, lettuce, and that bacon stuff. Oh my god. Have you had that? Of course you have.
It's delicious. Also, I really like you. And on hamburger day, sometimes Joe tells us to just do whatever. What are they gonna do about it? Put whatever on it. But I like you, Charlie. You'll get exactly what you ordered.
Awesome.
Do you want a side of fries with that?
Fuck, it's look. All right, look. We all
gonna
fucking
have-
do it,
Oscar is
okay?
actually the one behind the message.
Oscar is Mr. Blue.
He's Mr. Blue!
He's Mr. Blue! He just outed himself.
Oh,
Anyway,
I need
so he-
bread.
Would you like fries with that, Fred? I am definitely not an evil mastermind.
Totally.
Evil.
Yeah, I told you guys. If it's against the work, it's evil. Yeah, can I get curly fries today?
Whatever you say,
like
Fred.
Charlie?
Only the best for you, Fred. Fred is your name. Fred.
Frederick. Thanks.
Frederick Frederson.
Thanks, man. I like you too. You're really cool. I like your everything.
All right. Next.
All right, Aurora, it's your turn.
Can you just make it extremely hot?
This
What
again?
the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
I mean,
Kill me with
we can do
peppers.
it. Do you still want cheese on it?
Yeah.
Peppers.
Do you want fries?
Yes, please.
Goldar, do you want fries?
All right. One really spicy Carolina Reaper burger and a side of fries. Next.
Aurora stops by S42.
Does the little like flinch thing people do to scare people? Just like,
And at first she's like, "Oh."
No, she how tall is S42?
I'm 5'4".
5'4". He's my height. He's my height.
5'4"? Okay.
How tall is
So-
Aurora?
Yeah, how tall is Aurora?
He's 5'3", but I need to know how tall he is for her to do this thing, okay?
Okay, what's up?
I'm
So
intrigued.
she leans into him and she puts her hand on his shoulder and she whispers in his ear, "The club is meeting tonight." And she kind of, takes the hand off but kind of slides a little bit, kind of like she's flirting. And then she walks off to the table where Fred is.
And it's like, 42's just like, why'd you whisper that? I think she's into me. Like in his head.
Wait, that's why you think Cal's into you? Because Cal whispers everything?
No,
Cal
did you
doesn't whisper everything. That's just his fucking voice.
Cal's
Wait.
just into everyone apparently.
Before Aurora goes over to where Fred is, she goes to Cal. She's like, "I hope you can make it to the book club tonight. I know it's last minute, but I feel like you'll really enjoy the book that we're going to read. It's very depressing."
Oh, make sure nobody else tries to join the club.
I want to join the book
I
club.
love depressing shit. Fuck you,
Shut the
Paul.
fuck up, Polly.
Aurora's
I'm not
going to
here
sit
to
by
deserve
Fred.
So what's Polly ordering?
I think I'll take just a pretty classic double cheeseburger.
Pizza burger.
Just cheese, meat, mayo, cheese, double cheese, ketchup, mustard, and onions.
Disgusting.
Fries.
Just kidding.
Sure, yeah, why not?
All right. Next.
All right. I want a triple patty deluxe. No, I'm like, just start doing like the
Get
bubble
the
bath.
fuck out of here.
Big
I will
cheese.
destroy you.
But I just want a double stack burger with extra cheese, bacon on a pretzel bun.
God damn.
Pretzel bun. Nice choice. Next.
I guess I'll sit with all of you guys. Well, no, I think it'd be more weird to sit with you guys than to sit with the squad.
Yeah, you already got the
Yeah.
information to meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason why Aurora did it that way.
Mm.
Yeah. Can I just get a
Aurora's great.
There are sandwiches too, right?
Yes.
Can I just get a turkey sandwich, like with no tomatoes, please?
Do you want that as a sub, or do you want that on regular bread?
Sub, please.
You would want
So-
some.
I was about to say the same
Listen!
thing.
would.
I was just about to say you would take a sub.
All right,
Sorry.
next.
All right. What is the thickest, most disgusting sandwich you could possibly make me?
I just love Mobius's
God,
orders.
Mobius.
Just put jelly on it.
Like-
Let's get wild.
Let me in there. I'll take him. I'll take that, chef.
You don't want that
Anyway, it's
smoke,
like,
Mobius.
Wait, what do you mean by nastiest?
just whatever
Artery
and
clogging.
everything you could whatever you can put on it. I want it thick and just whatever. Just anything.
Not
all
even
of
a
it
whole
even.
roll of paper towels will be enough to clean up this mess.
Oh, God.
Mobius.
This is Cal's
mean-
best friend.
What do you got
Yeah,
back there?
Mobius.
Just get wild.
I mean, the food's free, and what we do, I mean, we all work together. But there are some times I get orders like the Crystal Girl, for instance, with the spicy pizza, and then the spicy burger. But this, Mobius,
You're doing too much. I'm worried about you.
I can't say no. But all I can ask is why. You're gonna clog something one day.
One day. Not today.
It could be today.
But what do we say to the Lord of Death? Not today.
Oh,
Are
God.
you gonna make me the sandwich or not?
Yes, I'm gonna make you the sandwich. I just wanted you to know that's
You're worried.
it's not healthy.
Gold dog.
All right, I'll take it to your
Just
table.
wanted you to
All
know
right,
that every day you stray closer to death and further from God.
Further from
Why
the
are we
Lord
putting it just
bastards.
God.
So we're gonna start S42. Klaus just kind of looks at you, gets your attention, looks at Crystal Chick, looks at you, and then just kind of like throws his hands up like, "What's that about?"
I'm just like, yeah, I'm hitting that. No, I'm playing. I was like, I don't know. We just kind of hit it off suddenly. I ran into her last night.
Klaus is just like, body language of, yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
you fucking did. Like, and I'm just like, it's just like really like shy. But I'm like, no, it's not like that. You don't get it. And I'm just gonna like brush back my hair to reveal that I have one of her earrings.
One second.
More serious than you thought.
What the fuck? Why is Tora?
So Tora turns and says, "Oh yeah? Then what is it like? Huh?"
What it's like is none of your damn business.
Oh, so it's you just don't want to tell us anything anymore. You become, our gold ranger, and all of a sudden you don't want to tell your team anything.
I'm just gonna be like Tora. I was just gonna be like Tora. Is it really? Is that really what it's about? Or are you just mad that I got the promotion over you?
Do you want to incite her?
Yeah.
You can tell by her body posture she's bothered by something, but it's definitely not the promotion.
Ooh.
She's bothered by something. It's definitely not the promotion. She is showing signs of potentially. When she said that, you just don't want to tell your teammates anything, that you could tell that's the truth. That's the truth.
Okay. Well, I'm
Not a promotion.
after.
But there's more. There's more to
Okay.
it. But it's
Well, after seeing her be like that, I'm just gonna be like, look, I met her. We talked a little bit. We're just at this point we're just friends. That's really all it is. She's kind of weird though. She gave me this crystal for some reason.
she speaks up. She gave you a crystal?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think she might be crazy, but I don't know.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, boss, for as long as you were. Tora, you might actually get what you want. He may die, like in 3 days.
What do
And
you
then
guys mean by that? Tora.
Tora's going to get mad and say, she says, "Shut up about the damn promotion," and she storms off.
We weren't even what? I mean, we were just talking about the crystal at that point.
Well, no, she said that you may die, and she said you might die in 3 days, and then Tora might get what she actually.
Oh, about the promotion, yeah.
And as she storms off, she just kind of follows her. Well, I definitely misread that situation. Pythagoras is like, all right, I'll go see what I can do at least before I leave. That is, at least can help you get your team stable before I leave. I'll see y'all back at work. And he also walks off.
I'm gonna eat quietly. I try to be as neat as possible when I eat and don't get anything on my face.
Polly is gonna say, I know it must be killing you right now. You look depressed. Maybe when we come back, maybe one of Omega Squad will shoot somebody.
Somebody pour Gatorade on Chloe.
Somebody with a hard to spell name.
Either that or maybe the analysts will win and then they'll fuck up the paperwork because it'll be the Sentries and you'll have more paperwork to do. It'll be something.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking about some of the stuff you've been telling me about yesterday when you brought up the vacation stuff, and I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's time for me to start kind of thinking about different things.
I mean, I didn't mean to put that much pressure on you. I just think maybe you could use a break. You're one of the hardest workers.
I'll figure something out.
What about you, Aurora? Did you ever take vacation back where in your old place?
Oh, not really. I was too busy trying to prove myself to everyone because they kept looking down on me for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I'm sorry that they made you feel like that and looking down on you. I know how that can be sometimes.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I have a feeling in this new environment, I'll probably be a little bit more social or have at least a little bit more friends.
You got us.
And I'm so glad about that.
We're the cool ones. To play. We're like the popular people here. So you got.
I can tell.
You bought it.
Yeah, she bought it. So, we don't really know much about you. Is there anything you can tell us? I mean, we see your desk and that you like the crystals and whatnot. Is there anything else that you like to do outside of work?
I tend to read and work on new recipes. Sometimes they come out a little bland, though. I don't think I ever put enough pepper sometimes.
I think you should. I think you do enough, actually.
You tell you provide a burger.
I mean, we got some pretty good.
I also like to read.
Do you read reports and stuff based off of like the things that the squads go out and do? I read those. Sometimes they're pretty crazy. Get my heart racing and stuff like that. But I thank God I never have to deal with any of that stuff that they do.
Huh? Well, I tend to keep my work and personal life separate, just because bad experience with overworking, unfortunately.
Oh, overwork. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've heard of that. I'm trying to squash my own version of that before it gets worse. Thanks to Paulie here, who's helped me notice a couple of things, and again, I'm sorry that I never noticed that you were dealing with so much. I'm sorry that I didn't hear you when you told me that you felt alone and things like that. But I'm starting to try to listen more.
Oh, you're good, man. It's just you kind of always just get lost in the paperwork anyway.
Yeah, something else is going on though lately. I just feel like I want to be a better friend.
You were already doing a good job. One thing is nothing to wash over. I also tend to keep it to myself a lot. I probably only brought it up to you like maybe once every few years.
Probably wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry about that, but again, and if you ever need a hug, yeah, sorry. I'm just gonna finish my burger, finish my fries, get up and get the hell out of there awkwardly.
All right. We're going to go ahead and cut to Cal and Mobius real quick.
What the fuck is
So
Mobius
Cal,
eating?
you see as Oscar brings this like massive sub. Like this thing has got probably everything that they could find in the kitchen on it.
Mobius, what the fuck is that?
Perfection. That's what it is.
That looks like a heart attack on a plate.
Well, I figure since we probably had a little bit of a slow morning, probably going to get hit hard in the later parts of the day, might as well protein up. Never know what's going to happen.
There's proteining up, and then there's like food coma. That looks like
Well,
food coma.
It'll be the best coma that anyone has ever been in.
Cal just shakes his head and takes a bite of his sandwich.
Oscar, you're an artist. I can't believe this.
It's the best thing I've ever tasted. I tell you what,
Tell that.
damn near. Wow.
God.
We just cut to the hospital with a beep.
Oh God, no.
I'm so sorry. I should have told him no. It's all my fault.
God.
But no, Mobius continues to eat this monstrosity of a sandwich.
Just the iron-blooded orphans piano music in the hospital.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god.
Next time you just
Alright.
order the sloppy Jessica.
I assume that Cal would have noticed Taurus storming off and Pythagoras going after her.
Yes, it's kind of hard not to see it.
He sort of turns a little bit in
tall
his
is Tora
chair
again?
when that happens.
She's like 6'2".
Goodness, that's a lot.
I knew it. I was like 6'2".
Yeah.
I mean, we have food, we have our lunch. Cal probably smokes a cigarette outside before going back in.
So it's a pretty lax day. Y'all do have a situation you and Mobius go to along with Omega Squad, but it doesn't take a long time. It's a very small, resolved thing. Doesn't even really take much to resolve. It's a very, very simplistic thing that y'all solve pretty well. Yet again, does not take you and Mobius long to do that task. And S42 is probably thinking to himself, I really just need to let Klaus take the shot. Pythagoras is right. We're having to do paperwork again. Fred hears the news. He celebrates.
I don't
He's
know
like, hell
why, but
yeah.
I just imagine Mobius pulling like a 6-inch sub out of his pocket after his work's done.
Hell yeah, brother. No! It's what's left of the sandwich. He wrapped it up, put it in his suit pocket, pulls out the rest of it. Looks like a job well done. Is that the sandwich? Yeah, brother.
I wasn't just gonna waste such perfection.
So we handle a job. Do Praxis and Elsie pop in?
You know what? Sure. Let's jump to the analyst room real quick. Get a little Praxis sass.
Yeah.
It's mostly just Praxis.
Our favorite guy to hate.
You know it's him because he never knocks. He immediately just
opens the fucking door every time.
So you hear the door just immediately open. You already know. Hey guys, how's it going? So you guys handled a pretty dicey situation pretty quickly. Really looking at Cal. Really putting your other half in his place, aren't you?
I don't know how many times I have to tell you. We're not anything.
Well, the Deadpool says otherwise, and I'm not going to argue with that. Know where I have my bet. Anyway, Mobius, I have to ask, because I'm quite inclined, what in the hell did you eat at lunch today?
I was about to say, please tell me it's the sandwich.
Because came in the bathroom right after you, and it did not smell good. Yeah, I think I'm starting to regret that sandwich, by the way.
He's still eating, even though he's regretting it.
Cal's
Had it.
trying not to laugh. Cal just like stifles a
You think-
chuckle.
He's like taking like 3 Tums at this point.
Oh God.
She's just like, yeah, I'm starting to regret that one, Praxis, just a little bit. You know, it was a good idea at first, but man, was it a mistake when it came out. And I ate the whole thing over the span of the whole day. Not doing me any favors. So I know you came in here to do your thing where you're all like snarky and like really mean, but like not today, man. Not today. Laundry day, any other day. But man, I am just uncomfortable. Well, my job here is done. I have made you realize that one, that was a mistake, that you are not the brightest, and two, Cal, he opens the door quickly. I'll be sure to take your wedding invitation. And he immediately shuts the door.
Because he knows better. Because he knows better. Because there's been one too many times where he's lingered and a pair of scissors has gone by his head.
So yep, he immediately says, "I'll accept your wedding invitation when it comes through," and he immediately shuts the door. And the door shutting is immediately followed by a pair of scissors.
Yeah, there's a thud in the
Heavy
door as a
scissors.
pair of scissors like impales him, and Cal just eye twitching.
So Mobius is not feeling too good. You know, Cal, I don't get out of work too often, but I may not be here tomorrow, pal. I'm whew, everyone was right. Oscar tried to warn me. I didn't listen. Not feeling too hot, buddy.
Are
Feeling
you
real down right now.
are you really gonna call in sick because of a sandwich?
And you hear the most disturbing gurgling from his stomach.
Cal immediately scoots his chair in this corner.
And you just hear the most disgusting, non-wet, but just really long, unnatural fart you've ever heard in your life.
You know what?
Yeah,
Never
I think
mind. Never mind.
Take
Call
as
it.
much time as you need.
Go home.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna call Abraham on my way down back to my apartment. You take it easy. Don't get in anything too bad.
Learn
I'll
from my
see you tomorrow.
mistakes.
Oh no, I'll see you in 2 days probably. Max, potentially. And he leaves.
Cal rolls his chair back over to his desk. Just
Roll me conditioning.
oh my god, no.
Nah, playing. But it smells bad. It smells
It's bad.
awful.
He cracks a window. He cracks this window.
Roll me willpower. No.
God.
Some time passes by, Cal. You get a knock at your door.
Come in.
How's it going, Cal? He shuts the door.
Aelin, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I was originally coming down here to talk to you and Mobius. But I had heard Mobius had a nasty sandwich at lunchtime.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Man's gonna learn a lesson the hard way. Well, I guess he has already. But I'm already down here, and I was already making my way down when I had received the message. And I think you know what I'm here to ask you.
Cal inclines his head as if to say, go on.
Have you seen or heard anything suspicious? Is anyone acting abnormal? Have you yourself been contacted by a man?
I mean, it's only been, what, a day and a half?
I know. Seems a little quick. We had another incident in Sector W. It was 2 people this time. They're getting more rampant.
A few more cases and we'll have hyperforce forming over our asses so hard, you won't be able to breathe.
Well,
So you've seen nothing.
Cal shrugs. The only weird thing I've seen is that new girl in that entry.
Look. Yes, but I've already checked her out. Everything came through clean. She transferred, she's here now. Nothing, I mean, besides her crystal collecting and a few rumors I heard about her and some sexual activities with some superiors from Hyperforce. Nothing's come through.
Right. I mean
What?
that makes me feel better. Yeah, no, it's only been a day. Nothing really poked out.
I'm gonna give it a few days before I go see Mobius. Don't want to bother him at home when he's dealing with the consequences of his actions. Gonna have to limit the menu from here on out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll probably learn from this one. Hopefully.
He's at home making another sandwich. Ain't nothing like a second try.
They're like, I'm not about to let some sandwich beat me.
Lightning never strikes twice. It can't strike again. Beep.
Jesus Christ. The stink wave.
But anyway, well, like I said, and if you hear anything, as soon as you know something, even if they contact you, you need to tell us. We can not afford to have Hyperforce come down here. I've been in contact with other Judge 3s and other sectors. We are trying to keep them from coming down here as much as possible.
Cal nods.
But anyway, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I know you just had gotten back from a rather quick but nice insurgency. Glad to see you do it quick. Although I suspect S42 may start to have a little quicker trigger fingers, so be on the lookout and stay vigilant.
That's the plan.
But I'm getting good reports about you two working together. Pythagoras has sent some nice detailing. I'm glad to see you two finally working together. Mostly because I changed my votes a few years back, and I'm really hoping this goes through.
Not you two.
I'm sorry, Cal, but a lot of people have a lot of things, a lot of points riding on this.
Do not fail.
I mean, when I originally made my vote, I was a little intoxicated, and I was said something along the lines of, "Oh, they'll just kill each other. Why not drop a couple of points?" But that's how they get you. You drop a couple of points, you see people change. It's kind of like a market of sorts. And I'm too far in now, Cal.
I mean, I don't exactly intend on doing either one of those things. As much as he pisses me off, he's a decent man. And
Well, honestly, that's the best. Go ahead.
his calls have been at least a little better than Pythagoras's lately.
Well, that's good because one, I don't want other people to get points that I won't get, but also two, I don't want to have to deal with the aftermath and the shockwave of whatever decision you finally make.
There's not going to be one.
Keep up the attitude. Don't let them win. But anyway, I've got to go make a few more rounds and make some phone calls. Let me know if you hear anything.
Cal nods.
And remember, if once.
Then always.
And he leaves.
Cal just exhales a bit and goes back to whatever he was working on the computer.
All right, we're now going to jump to the data entry people. Fred, you are so happy. You just got a fresh batch of fucked up, massive paperwork.
Oh, yeah. I gotta get everything ready.
Grammatical errors, everything. S42's handwriting, absolute fucking garbage.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna get on this. Nobody talk to me.
Nobody talked to me. Oh god.
All right, if you say so. I'll just keep quiet and let you do your thing. I know you enjoy all that, and well, Miss Lavinia loves you enough to give it all to you. You're kind of lucky in that regard, I guess.
Hey man, do you want some of this?
No, hell, thank God, hell no,
Oh,
definitely
I
not.
made it kind of.
I can't even read.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't even read.
Yeah, I hold up the paper. I'm like, yeah, I remember there was a time where I was like, what is this? But if you look at enough of his paperwork and his handwriting, you can kind of figure out. It's kind of beautiful actually.
No, it's not. I can't even read it.
Yeah, I can't really either. But no, I figured it out. See this? This is the letter H. No, actually, no, that is a 7. Okay, I don't know how. Okay, I'll figure it out.
How in the Sam hell?
I
don't
thought
even know
they
what-
typed it.
Not everything is typed.
Some things are
Fair
scribbled.
enough.
Some things are handwritten.
Even the typed stuff is messed up sometimes.
Yeah, he still can't. He still can't spell.
When was this a thing? Why was he's not stupid in this one. He's not like Javier. He's
Yeah,
actually
but he's-
smarter.
But you don't care. You don't care
he's
about
smarter.
paperwork. You just
Like,
doing the.
I
You have
mean,
a-
so it's not. It's like they're like the more difficult words, like the bigger words that most people fuck up on. Like,
that and like
Shield. SH.
I guess it's just like whatever. I'll just put something down. I gotta so I can finish this up.
you
Yeah,
don't
you don't
you don't
care.
take this part of your jobs as serious as you take your actual job.
Right.
it's just kind of
You're just like
slapped together.
whatever.
Oh,
Most sentries do not do paperwork well,
yeah.
but yours is probably the worst out of Omega.
Cal makes a
Aurora,
point
what are
to try to not do anything handwritten because his handwriting is hard to read sometimes.
Aurora? What are you doing?
Just, having on her computer, getting some work done, watering her plants, moving a
Chilling.
crystal around or two.
Moving a crystal around or two. Okay. All right. Is there anything y'all would like to do in the office before we jump to S42 to probably close out session after we stop with the S42? Unless we have time to get to the book club. It depends.
Yeah, there was something I was going. Where's the reward stuff? Where do I go? Or do I just submit?
Oh, I really want to check that too. Actually, not you.
I keep forgetting to get a map for it, but we can just do whatever for now. If y'all want to, before we get to the book club stuff, y'all could go. I can just pull up the grocery map from the Ninja Turtles maps, and then y'all can use that, and y'all can do some point shopping, and I
do
can
wanna
describe.
do
'Cause I have a
that.
list of stuff. Okay. Well, before we get to the book club stuff, after we do S42, y'all can all go shopping with some points.
Do they have condoms?
Oh my god.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, you know what? Do they have like? Can I? Oh wait, can I just get cough drops from like a first aid kit, or do I have to? Can I get like?
So there are the points where we go to spend the points you earn for like cool stuff. There are basically like mini grocery stores, like kind of like gas stations where they got pretty much everything, like just like plucked around. You can go anywhere and find one of these little things, but everything's free. So it's just a bunch of people going in and out and taking shit while like a robot stands and like a few robots are stocking and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna pop in and get like.
Well, hold on. Let's get everything ready, and then we'll do that before we do the book club.
Okay.
All right, so let's jump to my favorite place. We're jumping to the Sentry Outpost. Okay, a lot of jumping around in this campaign at the moment, but that's fine. I expected it this way. Sentry Outpost, Sentry Outpost, Sentry Outpost. There we go. Sentry Post. So, S42, per usual. You're getting ringed for not letting Klaus take the shot.
Mhm.
You did a lot of paperwork, and you're about to head home for the day. Everyone's getting ready to leave and head home. Pythagoras, who had been missing since after y'all got back, comes up and he says, "Hey, I need to talk to you.
Of course, sir.
Come with me in the hallway. There's a man here who's here to see you.
Man?
He's from the higher ups.
What does he want with me?
Well, you're going to be the new leader of probably the best squad in Sector G. I'm I'm basically out the door. He talked to me for a bit, but he really wants to talk to you.
Well, all right. Am I gonna go meet him? Where's he at?
He's upstairs in Warner's office. He sent Warner home.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll go see him.
By the way, they're just doing precautionary rounds. He'll tell you, explain on the way up there, but don't give him a reason to stay. And you see a kind of like gaunt look on Pythagoras' face when he says
Oh my
that.
42 is just, that made him nervous. That made him really nervous.
I'm almost inclined to use one of the last orders I can give you to tell you, do not give him a reason to stay. That's an order.
I'll do my best, sir.
You don't have to listen to me, technically. Just trust me.
Yes, sir.
And he walks away.
Fuck.
Time to go upstairs.
Before that, he's just like pacing, like what the fuck? Like, what's got him like that? He's like, fuck it. I guess there's no point in thinking about it, and he's just gonna go up there and talk to him.
Okay, I'm gonna take you upstairs real quick. So you see before you, as you come up around the corner, two, you've only seen them very rarely, but you see two Red Ranger sentries standing before you.
Oh god, this just makes him even more nervous than he already was.
At first, they're in the door, and they part to allow you in the door. He's been expecting you.
Dude, not gonna say it. I'm just gonna nod and walk in.
So you walk in, you see a man with his back turned to the window.
Oh god, it's him.
Welcome, S-42 Typhoon. That's a cool name. I kind of like it. Turns around, reaches out his hand. Ares, Quantum Sentry.
That's right. I forgot that his
Hyperforce.
token was Ares. I'm just gonna give him a firm handshake.
Go on, take a seat, son.
Yes, sir.
Walks back around, still kind of looking out the window. Now, I told Pythagoras to try to keep him to himself what I came in here to talk to you about, but I know he probably told you a little bit. I don't know what he told you, but he's right. Just here to make a few rounds and see how things are going. I don't know if you are aware of the threat the GVA is currently facing.
Threat, sir?
You see, someone out there is trying to play some kind of sick joke, trying to tell everybody some of the workers, sentries like yourself even, have been tricked by being told that their life is a lie and that the morphing masters did not create them.
I think I've heard rumors of that, sir. Just thought it was nothing more than just rumors.
Well, that's the way we want to keep it. So to anyone else outside this room, especially any limp dick psychology majors, might want to just keep it to yourself. They don't need to know anything.
Of course, sir.
Now, you're up, to become the next gold century of your team. I respect it. I was a Macedon, just like you. Few centuries ahead of you. Well, maybe more than a few. I eventually took my spot, became a silver, preferred the more hand-to-hand style in the armor. But I made my way, and now here I am now. Quantum Century, one of the leads up at Hyperforce. And I think you would be a great asset to my team. I've seen your file. I like what I see. I like you a bit more than Pythagoras, if I have to say so. If only you had been made by the morphing masters a bit sooner than he was. But I take what I can get. And finally walks away from the window and sits in the chair. Now about why I called you in here. Haven't quite gotten the order just yet to plant my roots somewhere down in the GVA and hunt this bastard down. I'd like to. And I need someone at the GVA, someone on the inside that can feed me the intel that I need right from the ground. I'd like that to be you.
If I hear anything you want me to report it to you, sir?
Directly to me.
Directly to you.
I'll give my info and everything. I just need enough to get the pencil pushers at the top of Hyperforce to give me the clearance to start really, really hammering insecurity here at the GVA.
Hmm.
We can't have this spreading around. It's a disease. It'll only get worse.
Yes, sir. If I hear anything, I'll let you know directly.
That's what I like to hear. Now, this does come with a caveat. There's one thing I don't like around. Since was a part of the GVA, made my way to the top. There's one thing I really don't like next to analysts. It's probably got to be traders.
God.
Had a few in my time. Thought they could play the other hand. Especially since that whole situation happened with what was his name? Wasn't Draken. That was before. Ah, Mr. Cranston. Such a wonderful man. I can't wait to put a bullet directly into his head. Since that whole thing started, a lot of people have been starting to turn tide in Hyperforce. Starting to see the old wounds of Lord Draken open back up. They will not be tolerated. I'd hate to find out a soldier as good as you is nothing more than a traitor.
He's gonna he's gonna stand up and be like, traitor, never, sir.
Okay. Before I let you go, son, give you my info so you can tell me everything you find out. One, I will find out. And I'll be nice once. And then I won't be. I don't think you want to see me when I'm not nice, son. And two, looking over a few things, and it wasn't hard to see it. I like a nice drink myself. But to see that they're on the board, plastered up as your name and the name of an analyst with a betting going on, can't help but wonder. Be a hell of an angle, wouldn't it?
Angle, sir?
I don't know. Most of the people we've gotten that have gone loony have either been basic office workers or analysts. Of course, it would be the analysts. You know the whole analyst program's nothing but a sick joke, right? Bunch of limp dick psychology majors thinking they can talk their way out of a situation, which we both know the easiest way out of a situation involves a trigger.
100% sure, sir.
If you were to get around him, wouldn't raise no brows. Everybody's waiting to see what you're gonna do next. I might be a little biased, sure. Any reason to put one of them down is a good reason.
I understand, sir.
If you can pull this off, son, I will see it that your paperwork is pushed. Pythagoras won't be the only one going to join my ranks. And once you do, if you accept, I understand if you want to get a little more experience. But as far as I'm concerned, if you help me do this and help me catch this guy, well, you may skip Red Century entirely. I'll put you up with me. Become one of my best. You'll be a part of my A squad.
Like like he is so conflicted because at the same time he's just like, yeah, I also kind of wanted that twink obliterated, but he's just like but god damn, he's like I really like this could be huge for me. He's like, but he's still just super conflicted about it.
You'll be right there with me.
It would be an honor,
Maybe
sir.
in time. He unbuckles his holster, pulls out his quantum defender. I can get you one of these bad boys.
If he,
I hear you're a bit of a weapon connoisseur.
trust me, he
I got,
if he wasn't with the superior officer, he'd be frothing at the mouth.
we got a lot of good toys up there at Hyperforce. Shame they're just going to waste. He gets up. He walks around. So, all that in mind, he pulls his hand out. You got a deal?
I feel like there's really no other option here besides agreeing. Otherwise, he's gonna be like, "Well, you're a fucking traitor." So yeah, I agree. I firmly grasp his hand and say,
That's what I like to hear. Well, all right. I hope to hear from you soon. Don't worry about it. You'll get an email with all my information. I hope to hear from you soon. Don't make me come asking you. I expect you to come to me.
"Yes, sir."
If I have to come asking you, let's just say you've already messed up.
And then he's just gonna stiffen up, like almost like in a salute type of shit, and just be like, "Sir, yes, sir."
At ease. But remember, if once,
Then always,
now get out of here.
sir. And he's gonna turn on his heel, calmly walk
God,
out, but he's desperate to get out of there.
God, I hate this guy. God, I hate this guy. Fuck this man.
It wasn't for the fact that actually that 42 actually kind of likes Cal, not in like the fucking kind of way, but like he actually kind of likes Cal. He would have 100% already shot
And that's
you.
the thing. No, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like Cal will talk shit, and there'll be that like fuck you kind of vibe. But Cal likes S42. He's not gonna tell him that.
Right, I'm not gonna. He's at 42's not gonna tell Cal that either.
Like Cal respects S42, and he actually really appreciates that. Like he's been making good calls because he knows he's getting reamed for it.
Get a room, you two.
God.
Oh,
And
we will.
I'm just gonna be like, Klaus, if you can manage it, I need you to take Cal and the target out.
No.
as he like turns around and doesn't look, and then like Klaus is just like, I have the shot. And as Furtu's like, take it.
Yeah.
As he walks further back with his back turned, he just hears the gunshot and he just shudders and he's just crying under his helmet. Good. That's good.
He's like, good work as always, Klaus. Let's go home.
Good work. Let's go home. I gotta take a shit. I don't have to cry in the shower.
Orders a bunch of bottles and just goes into the shower, just starts drinking and showering.
Okay, who wants to go shopping?
I do. That was so stressful.
Fuck it. Let's go
I was
shopping.
stressed out. RARL, like, dude, I felt like I was there. I was just like, fuck, man, I
was
really want
so-
to be anywhere else.
Yeah, that
I was so
awful.
fucking tense that entire conversation. I was like, please, please.
God, dude.
Everybody who wants to do some shopping, more than well to come down here, spend some points. I actually have to send y'all how many points y'all have.
Can I actually have an
individually.
off-duty weapon?
No.
Not yet. You're not fully a gold century
Yeah.
yet.
All right.
So what? So this is the point store, not the regular store.
This is the point store.
Could you also buy regular items at the point store? Or is it just like only like special
Okay.
items with the point system?
Food, anything that's food, apartment cleaning wise, anything that's like
Necessities.
anything that's necessities at the regular store, it's all free. You can walk out with it. Here, you actually have to buy the shit.
Okay.
Luke, looking. Cal is looking for. I don't know.
I still want to get. I was being serious about the instrument though for 42. I kind of want him to have an instrument that he plays just in
What
his
do you
apartment.
what do you want to buy?
Oh, so there's just everything in here.
A little bit of everything. I'll tell you if it's not in
Okay.
here.
He's gonna look for like grandpa's guitar basically.
Things are a bit organized. So if you see an instrument, most likely there's a lot of instruments around
Right.
there. I'm inclined to ask why though.
Why what? Why the instrument?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why? Oh, you're not okay. Well, whatever. But yeah, if he finds like a guitar, he's just gonna pick it up and grab it, take it with him, and look around more.
Oh no, a guitar.
That's 42 gonna be at the party. Like anyway, here's Wonderwall.
God.
A guitar, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
He will be
Anyways.
learning Spanish guitar in his spare time.
Oh, I'm gonna buy some Tums and then
You guys
walk.
don't know that.
And then And then how much is that gonna cost me if I buy Tums plus the stuff?
I mean, Tums are free. That's medicine.
Okay, then 100. Okay, I'll take off the points for my character sheet. I have to pull out a.
Fucking, I'm just like the guitar. Like it's like Fred walks by. I don't even notice it, but he's already put googly eyes on it.
God. Cal.
Fred stand power, immediate Google eyes.
Jesus. Cal is looking. I imagine like there's stuffies over here.
Garfunkel, is there a Garfunkel over there?
Cal's looking for another Garfunkel. He has one already. For more similar things.
You're lucky there is another one.
There's another one. Is it like a
But this one is-
specialty Garfunkel?
This one is Gazorba's
Gazorpazorp Field. Because I'm Gazorpazorp fucking Field. Now get me some enchiladas. Hey,
Gazorpazorp? Hold on, his name is what?
His
Gazorp?
name is Gazorpazorp Field.
Nah.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Gazorpazorp Field. I'm Gazorpazorp. Fuck you, fucking milk toast. Fuck you, John. You lame milk toast. Wow, Gazorpazorp Field. You're pretty mean, but that's kind of taking it too far.
Wow, Gazorpazorp.
I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking Gazorpazorp fucking Field.
I'm sending it. Hold on. I'm sending it in the chat.
I remember seeing that.
I memorized the whole thing because that's my favorite thing in the world.
What?
I
don't know what the fuck is happening.
It's an interdimensional cable.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gazorpazorp Field. Give me my darted.
Give me my darn enchiladas. Give me my fucking
arms
enchiladas.
For ears?
Yeah, people in Gazorpazorp have like arms coming out of their head.
Cal sees that and thinks better of it because it's not as cute as the Garfunkel.
God damn, I'll get it.
What else is there? What else is there? He's like, that makes me feel uncomfy. Can I just find a Halloween Garfunkel?
Gazorp fucking Field.
I'm Gazorpazorp.
There is not Halloween Garfield, but there is Christmas Garfield.
Christmas Garfield will work.
From the Nazi universe.
Can I buy
No, it's Christmas Garfield, except Santa is blue, so he's got a blue outfit on.
That's fine. Cal just
Is there a
sees
Nerf
cute
blaster
little.
that's in the shape of the super shotgun from Doom?
No.
Damn it!
There is, however, a Nerf blaster that is in the shape of the shotgun from Halo 2.
I will take that.
Yeah, Cal has the Garfield, and he's kind of standing. He's like holding it like a baby, and he's looking at what's over here.
Fred, why are you rolling
To
infiltration?
put googly eyes.
Cal, roll alertness.
He's putting googly eyes on the barrel
Actually,
of a
hold on.
shotgun.
No, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to roll anything. Whatever it is you were doing, you succeed. You outbeat his base.
All right, bye.
My passive perception is only 16.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yep. You just got duped.
Wait,
You said there was. So talking about the Mjolnir power armor. Almost. You almost had it. There is not Mjolnir power armor harbor.
I'm
All right,
so concerned.
Aurora. What are you trying to find?
Crystals. All the crystals.
Crystals.
Yes.
They're gonna be in this big thing full of crystals right next to Fred.
God.
Lots of crystals that were evidence.
for obvious reasons. But some of them still like bloodstains on them.
There used to be like power crystals and shit, but they've been zapped of their power and they just got dumped in the bin.
Yeah, basically.
Cal holding his little Garfungal like a child.
He picks up a crystal. It's covered in fucking blood. I think this is the color changing one.
How much is the Garfungal?
She's the kind of person to say mood rings aren't fake and then swing on somebody.
See, it's red. It means I'm angry.
Said, is there an entire Mario outfit cosplay with the mustache included as well? Fred, what are you doing?
No, however, there is what appears to be an old wrestler's attire with a belt who was once named Mario.
I will be grabbing that.
That's evidence, by the way.
God. I walk out with I just immediately put it on, belt and on, mask. No.
James, I hate to tell you, I don't think that beats it. No, James. So Javi, I mean not Javi, S42, you feel as Fred is trying to sneak.
Googly eyes.
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to put.
What are you trying to?
Trying to put Google eyes on his pants.
His pants? Where did
Yeah.
you put the Google eyes on me?
Check your inventory.
Lozenges with googly eyes from Fred.
Wait, what?
He gave me lozenges
It's for
with
your
googly
voice.
eyes.
It's
on
for your
them.
throat. Because
Oh
I know
my
you have a sore throat.
Okay. Aurora, is there
No,
anything else?
that's my
you're looking
voice.
It's just his voice. It's just how he sounds.
for? What did you say, Aurora?
She's just kind of looking. She doesn't really want anything else but the blood covered stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, what do you do now that you've caught me?
I'm just like, Fred, what the fuck are you doing?
And I run away.
That Fred?
Help! Help! There's people in there. Talk to the crazy man who's telling us our lives are a lie.
Yeah.
God,
You disappoint me, son.
that was fucking weird. And he managed to put the googly eyes on my pants. I just didn't see that he did that. I just saw that he was coming.
If you want it to be that way, you saw him. So if you wanted to,
It
do what
was
he
a
succeeded,
critical success.
you didn't roll past his perception. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Oh man.
So he
Nah,
caught me, but I still got him
I saw
on.
the googly eyes and I'm just like, whatever. Like it doesn't hurt anybody.
Anyone else want to test the dice to see what's in here?
It's like
I want to buy a crystal.
What kind of crystal?
Do they have any like yellow crystals?
Yeah.
I want to buy a yellow crystal, and I want to buy that bear mace. How much for that?
Okay, the total for that is gonna run you.
It's just a block of sulfur.
You got it. That's bear mace. So the crystal's not making up the most of it. The most of it's bear mace. So it's gonna be about 400 points, which is not a lot for you.
Okay.
Definitely not a lot for him. All right, what's in this area?
Over that area is going to be random weapons they thought were not dangerous enough to they could put on the shelves.
All right, now what do I see?
Small daggers, knives, some swords. Of course, there are giant signs that says any use of these weapons to attack anyone in the GVA will result in purging, which you know as a sentry as getting erased.
Right. All right. Do I see anything in particular that stands out?
Oh, as a D20. No.
God, it
bunch-
was just bad rolls all around.
So, like, just a bunch of cool shit, you know? If you want to ask for me in something particular, we can see if it's there. Rolling for the gut sword.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, hey, it's there.
All right, I'm picking that up, and I'm immediately like putting it on my back.
Massive.
And
It's in a case.
I was about.
So all these weapons are in like a sheath,
Uh-huh.
and they're locked. You only get the lock once you check out.
Okay.
But you can put it on your back if you want to.
Yeah, I'll put it on my back.
It says, "Do not use to attack, or you will get purged. Decorative use only."
All right. Well, I think I'm ready to check out.
Yeah.
All right, one at a time. Joe, what did you get?
I got the Christmas Garfunkel and the part 1 and 2 of Bodger.
The part 1 and 2 of Adventures in Azurim. That's going to cost you at about 100 flat.
Plus the Garfunkel?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What is Fred? What are you doing this time?
He's trying to fuck you. Okay. S42. What all did you get?
I got the guitar, the gut sword,
the bims.
The what?
The bims. The shoes.
Oh yeah, the bims. I forgot about the bims. And the Terra Venture shirt. I got one in each color for one for every day.
Oh, nice.
What does it say
Okay,
again?
I went on the Terra Adventure and made the trek to Miranoi, and all I got was the shitty shirt.
Ah.
And I think I got something. Oh, the Halo shotgun Nerf blaster.
Okay, that's gonna be about 310.
All right.
Christ.
And the
Cal
cane.
just is
Damn,
seeing
with the
all
gut
of this
sword too.
random.
The gut sword is what mostly made it expensive.
Oh.
It's 310 for everything.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
gut-
consider how many points I got. That still like doesn't feel like a lot.
All right, Aurora, what did you get?
The blood-soaked crystal.
That's it.
It's gotta have bad juju on it.
Give me about 25 points.
Aurora can fix it.
That's her specialty.
20.
From now on, you're only gonna see me with always gonna see me with the gut sword on my back and a cloak.
Yeah, that's not gonna be allowed. You'll be shot.
What? I'm not using it. It said for decorative. It is decorative.
Yeah, decoration in your house.
On my body, like an accessory.
If you want to be up at 3 a.m. drunk as fuck, pretending you're guts with a no arm, then that's fine. But you cannot do that.
It's back bling.
just a fucking massive hunk of iron goes through fucking Aurora's wall. You're just sorry.
Just goes through the wall. Oh, fucking get you, Griffin.
Yeah, and I'm just yelling, Griffin. No, you hear the yell and Griffin, and then just the sword goes through the wall.
It like impales her fucking fridge.
I'll get you, Peter Griffin.
Oh my god!
No.
Actually, fuck. What was I gonna say? Can I just say I found an entire volume of like Berserk manga? Hey man, please.
Let's just say you already have it.
Yeah, I'll just say I already have it, which is why the sword immediately caught my attention. And can I already say I already had the cloak, so I could like roleplay his guts in my apartment?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, everybody roll me alertness.
Oh no.
Ares just walks through. He's like, they finally restocked on those googly eyes. like I don't know who keeps buying.
Where are all the damn googly eyes?
Wait, I'm always alert. I can't be surprised. Remember?
It's not a surprise.
Fuck.
Damn.
Aurora!
The power of the crystal.
Clutch.
So Fred barely made it. So somehow Aurora, you hear vibrating.
Oh.
It's coming from my bag.
It's in the case for the sword.
You hear vibrating, and it's coming from this direction towards S42. Fred, you hear the same thing.
Hey, dog.
I go over there.
Hey, one of the things
Okay.
I think one of the things you bought is accidentally on right now.
I know, fool. You see this fan? He's gonna like show his feet with like the bims.
No. Like, did you get a sex toy? Because it's vibrating. We can hear it.
No, shut up. No,
Jokes.
it's just a sexy Doom outfit, just in this like that he's like trying to hide.
Just take it out, turn it off before we go out, so it'll save you the embarrassment.
Aurora rolled a critical, so she knows what item it's coming from.
I grabbed the item.
Damn.
You grab the bim.
The bim, not the bims, man.
Inside one of the boots is a vibrating
I
CAD.
thought you were gonna be like it's. I don't know. For some reason, I thought the bims were gonna be destroyed in the process.
Just so y'all are aware, there is no one else in here at the moment, and it is self checkout. They trust y'all, but there are cameras.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere else.
Does Cal notice at this point,
Notice what?
like the bims?
Yes.
Let's make like Power Rangers and go find a corner to talk
Hey,
in.
I think we should do book club around this time. It is getting kind of late.
Yeah, I just I bought some books for that.
Take those lozenges I gave you.
Fred, I mean this in the nicest way possible. This is just how I fucking sound.
Oh shit, my bad.
Book club time.
All right, so we're having book club at Aurora's apartment, right? I mean, technically, actually, S42 has the table with the chairs.
I guess it depends on who is offering. Cal,
Yeah, who's offering their apartment up for
I'll
the
offer it up
secrecy?
since I do have the table. Since I'm used to having my squad over.
Absolutely not mine.
Y'all go in there once, like, I don't think y'all should be in here, and it's like 2 beds, and it's just him and Polly.
No, it's
The
just
beds
the
are pushed
body
together.
pillow of Polly.
Don't look at that. I got that in the reward shop.
how the fuck?
They can. There's a printer area in the back.
Okay, so y'all go to S42's apartment with all his blacked out furniture.
It's just like dumbbells and shit on like the floor, so like over here.
I mean, I feel like Cal would step in and just kind of stand there really awkwardly.
Summer sausage Charlie, summer sausage Charlie.
I'm gonna go put the items I purchased over here in the room. Except for the gut sword, I will be wearing that on my back the entire time forever now.
Okay.
All right, so y'all come inside. S42 puts on his bims and his sword.
Just awkwardly.
One hands it, wraps it around, and then puts it back on his back.
Aurora has the CAD. Whenever y'all are ready to receive your new info.
Cal doesn't know what to do with himself. He's just like, this feels weird.
Did we make sure we weren't followed?
Do y'all want to roll alertness
Yes,
to check that?
I would like to do that.
Roll. Everyone except for Fred, literally. So y'all are pretty alert. You didn't notice anything. However, can't help. You checked everything. But everyone who rolled at Lila, Joe, and Juan, you can't help but feel as if there is a presence. You feel something.
In my apartment? Or on our way
No,
here?
on the way there. You can't tell if it was just your nervousness and that you were expecting something at this point, especially S42, who has not told everyone yet that he just got bartered for his own life, basically.
Yeah.
But especially S42, you rolled the highest, but a lot of y'all are like, is it nervousness? We don't know, but we kind of feel like something's there. You don't know why. Could be the nervousness, but you never saw anything.
Why are you guys acting all shifty? Oh wait, we're doing shifty shit. Oh man, I actually feel pretty nice in your apartment. This is a lot cleaner than I expected.
What does that
Cal's
mean,
just,
Fred?
Are you attacking
Yeah.
everybody?
Cal's just still standing awkwardly over here by these chairs.
Yeah, everything's all neat except for the the dumbbells over here where he watches TV and curls that shit.
There's also a open and really sticky
I
fleshlight.
try
I
to
was
pick
gonna
up.
say probably the only thing is probably the blender that he used earlier in the day.
I
That's
try to.
covered in like red meat and fucking egg
Gross.
Well, I want to do something.
that's
So
in the sink.
whenever y'all are ready, Aurora can open the CAD and y'all can receive your new stuff.
Hold on, I want to do something.
The fuck?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to lift a
Keep putting
dumbbell.
So, oh god, you fumbled.
they're
Oh
heavy
shit.
dumbbells, dude.
I clicked it. I clicked fumble. Like
Oh.
you can.
Oh, you did.
You can,
You did.
you can put it on there.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Something
Nah,
popped.
you do pop your arm, but you don't feel anything after that. It's just something you don't use a lot for that kind of thing. So it kind of took you for a bit, but you're fine.
Nobody saw that. I'm gonna get back to the corner.
We heard that.
I'm okay. Somebody.
Do,
Are you
do
okay,
you,
Fred? Do you need some
do you want me?
crystals?
Do you
I'm
want me to look at that?
Yeah.
Here,
My
have
arm
this
popped
pepper.
What? She was
Take the
doing?
crystal. It has healing properties.
Just rubbing the crystal on my face, and I'm just like, oh. I'll be
She
okay.
opens the pepper and just like does the juices all over.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
You're not thinking about your arm anymore, are you?
god.
I run to the sink.
Well, it worked.
Or there, I healed it. It's okay.
Oh,
it
Lord.
worked.
All right, are y'all ready for Aurora to open it?
Yeah.
All right, Aurora, it's all on you.
All right, let's open it. See what happens.
You open it, and same thing, Mr. Blue, all blue text. Every detail on the screen is blue. I was waiting for you to make the connection. Are y'all in a secure environment?
I think as secure as we're going to get.
Noted. All right. The task I have for y'all is dangerous. I usually don't jump to this point immediately, but I need this information. I need it soon. In return, like I said, when I make the connection, once I have established my information, I will get information related to y'all. If that's what you want. If you want to know the truth of your former selves and what the GVA stole from you, I can give it to you.
Stole from us? Former selves? What are you talking about? We've always been here.
Have you, Charlie?
So I'm the supposed Charlie that you keep saying that I'm Charlie. My name is
I thought that was obvious.
Frederick. Well, I mean,
That and Oscar, who somehow knows you're Charlie.
yeah, yeah. Well, I can explain. He just teleports out. Okay. Well, that's a weird name, but
All in due time. All in due time.
That's a weird name.
If that's what you all want to know, that's what I can get you. If none of you care about your own and just want other things, I could potentially search for other information. But that is what I'm offering. Once I have what I want and you have the information of yourselves, we will begin the next phase. I cannot tell you what that is in case you have been captured. It seems higher ups at Hyperforce are already starting to make their rounds. I've had a few mishaps of people finding out who they are and immediately trying to run. Or the worst case scenario. I unfortunately had to find this out the hard way. I thought they were just breaking. It turns out centuries of brainwashing and forced memories. When your brain finally gets the truth, it's an explosion of information so vast and so quick, it leads to madness.
going home.
Upon receiving this information, you could go mad. I cannot control that. But at least you would know the truth.
Wait, what's so bad about the GVA? Are we not protecting the multiverse? Like even
Think about it like this.
even if they are for some reason lying to us, it's for the greater good, right? Like we're here doing a good job for the worlds.
I want you to think about some of the things that you do your job. Cal, for instance, is an analyst. They go to talk to people, whereas S-42, a sentry, is sent to destroy the target.
But they send them both.
Whether
It's like balance. It's like yin and yang.
is it balance when they chop a branch from the timeline, killing an infinite amount of lives, all for the sake of regrowing it for a better one? Not everyone comes back. They don't tell you that. When they chop a branch, they say everything will go back to the way it was, potentially even better without the threat that they had to stop. That is not true. Time does not work that way. Time goes forwards, backwards, up, and down. When they cut a branch, they aren't just cutting the branch that formed. They are deteriorating the past in a shockwave that they would not like you to know about. Which is why they don't mind taking you. Because when they cut the branch, there is no life for you to go back to. Another you may come, or another you may not. They don't care. They can't afford to have another Draken situation, and they will make sure that it never happens. Those people that you take in, when you take them in, that go to court, I doubt any of you have ever seen it. Or at least you don't remember.
Oh my gosh. We can't go back now, can we? I can't just go back to just doing paperwork, can I?
Cal nods. Cal shakes his head no.
You can. I will not stop you. However, you could be a massive threat. They have technology. Against your will, they can pull memories. When Hyperforce comes, which I'm pretty sure they will at this point, if they have to, they will hook you up to that machine and they will drain everything out of your head, even if it kills you.
Including this
Are
meeting.
you are you sure those are the kinds of people you want to work for?
I was content. I liked my job. This
I can sense a bit of tension. As another show of good faith, I will tell you of an event that once I get the information from the archives, I will give to all of you to read in detail. An event that was covered up so bad it drove a man to madness to go on a manhunt for someone who did not do the deed that he believed that he did. Some time ago, in a universe far, far away, there was a team. They were, per se, a Wild West team, if you can imagine that, cowboys. Someone somewhere did something Hyperforce in the GVA did not like. They were going on a path they didn't like. They slaughtered the entire team. And when a man arose from the ashes and swore vengeance, they blamed it on someone who did not do such thing. The man is running around parading their orders for information he will never get because it isn't true. And they continue to let him believe that truth, so he serves them. Is that fair?
all this information you're giving us is it sounds terrible. It sounds like stuff we don't want to know. And if it's going to drive us to madness, then we shouldn't know these things.
I think I can protect you.
Ignorance is bliss.
You can make potentially something that could protect you from the madness.
What would that be?
They have a room. It's full of contraband and evidence they can't put in your little shops. Things they are unable to control. I've been able to see some of those devices. There are a few devices in there that could protect you from the madness. Magic in nature. I don't much believe in it myself, but I've seen some results I can't deny. The only other option is to go to a doctor you trust and hope that they help you. Very unlikely, though.
Magic items in the restricted area. So,
I have kind
If you
of
want,
what they do with some of those things.
they store them away. Sometimes they use them when it becomes convenient.
Hmm.
If you go there first, you might be able to find something that could protect your minds in case one of you, I don't know. I don't think it's a gene. I don't think it's anything that be passed on. I think it just depends on your will. Something there could be used to help you. I know they have a barrier put up to prevent these things from being activated. I could put a fault in the system temporarily long enough for you to use it on yourselves to survive the awakening.
I want to protect my brain at all costs. So yes, let's get those things that can protect us. I don't want to lose my mind. My mind is my most valuable asset.
There is one problem. I have yet been able to fully crack the security systems in the Sentry Post.
So that's where we come in, I'm guessing.
Javier does not Javier. S42 does not have the clearance needed.
Yeah.
He could if he was fully promoted. That's going to take time. You could, however, go to the IT department and find something there. Or S42 could press his luck and try to get his credentials moved early.
Cal just sort of looks at S42.
Like, wouldn't that be really suspicious though?
I don't know.
Trying to get my credentials pushed just so I can enter an inaccessible area to me before.
They don't
You
have
don't have to say
they
it.
don't have to know that that's why you want it.
But won't they see that that I entered that area?
Just once you get the job, you got to test out the digs. You got to check out what all you have access to, right? Just for security reasons.
For the sake of seeing what there is to see, kind of thing. However, if you're unsure,
Why, of course I'm unsure. I'd be the only one taking the fall for this if anything were to go wrong.
you say that as if we wouldn't know.
The only person in a position that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pretty handy on a computer. Is there anything I can do? I know that like you were saying that we could go talk to the IT people, but I could maybe look at some stuff on my personal computer. I have one in my room.
I don't think you understood what I said.
What?
I said go to the IT department.
That doesn't mean talk to the department.
Yeah, go to the IT department and hack in.
There's nothing to hack in.
Oh,
There's no one there.
what? Oh, is it? Oh. Shit. What do we do?
As far as I can tell from what I did, in the deepest depths of all sectors is the IT department. The IT department used to play a vital role from what I could see in the records that I got access to. Most of them have been decommissioned. When you're in an infinite void, you have infinite space. They use the IT department to stock everything. And then once they had enough to where a single CAD going down maybe every other so often, they could instantly replace it, have robots repair the old one, and put it back in the line, just like every other piece of equipment.
So that
Are
eliminates
you
the
saying there's no one in the IT department at all?
As far as I know, no. Most ID departments show no signs of life, and the cameras that were gained access to either didn't work or there was nothing but darkness. Those who had night vision camera, I saw nothing but empty desks left tools, nothing. Yours is probably the same.
Have you checked to make sure ours is the same?
As far as the records go, the last person who worked for IT department moved to a different position entirely. In your
How long
sector,
ago
at
was
least,
that?
few centuries, maybe like 300 to 400.
So right around the time that I was starting, at least.
How do you keep
Say-
track of
Are you
time?
100% sure there's no one there? Because if we get caught, we're all dead.
If there is anyone there, I doubt they're going to care that you're down there. They're just going to be amazed you found it to begin with.
That's fair. Although curiosity kills the cat.
You could play it off as backed up orders if there is someone there. If there is anyone there, it's probably down to like a handful of people, and they probably are backed up on orders. Frustration is common. You just wanted to go to the source and get your shit fixed. You have options. I'm not going to make you choose one.
Lose my mind.
Does that feel like a better option, S42?
Sure.
Fuck it, I'll get the Golden Century promotion.
Just an 80s montage. Just,
Can I
And then-
insight S42?
yes, you may. It's like, you know, something is very wrong with S42. He seems very fucking nervous.
I've been
Especially
around him.
since y'all brought
I've
up
been around him for 300 years. I think I can read him pretty well.
for the first time in your life, you think he's feeling fear. Damn, Fred, you were one away.
Okay. Um, Cal's gonna kind of make eye contact with S42 again.
Okay.
I'm just like, what is it, pretty boy?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. Just the sword scraping on the back because I'm not tall enough to wield to hide.
God damn it.
Just scraping the.
Present hall pass.
Anyways, listen. There's something you're not telling us, isn't there? You're afraid.
Well, yeah, when you got Ares breathing down your neck,
Excuse me, what?
he off- he offered me a position on his squad in exchange for giving him any information about these rumors that have been going around. And he might have asked me to kill you in the process.
Why does he hates analysts?
He does hate analysts with the passion, from what I've gathered, from what I've seen. Literally brought it up multiple times how much he hates analysts.
Nothing's more manly than killing an analyst
Yeah.
with your bare hands. That and gay sex.
Jesus Christ. I mean, given that he asked you to kill me, that's kind of clear.
Well, he didn't really ask. He more implied, well, if an accident happened, nobody will ask.
He essentially asked.
He basically did ask, but it didn't sound like it was something necessary that he wanted. Just more of a, yeah, I fucking hate analysts.
Hmm.
Kill him. Do it, bitch.
It's like, and just do the fucking, just fucking start choking out Cal right here. And like, good soldiers follow orders.
God
I
damn.
want the promotion.
But no, to get back serious for a second.
He was serious.
So,
That was serious though.
Jesus.
That was canon. I'm choking out Cal right now. No.
No.
We're in the other room. I'm showing her my yellow crystal.
Marcus?
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Hello? Hello?
God, there's a sausage fest.
Put those things back where they came from or something.
Anyway,
Summer
hold on.
Sausage Charlie, get out of here.
Summer Sausage Charlie! I love Summer Sausage Charlie. Anyway, let's just stop with the back to seriousness.
Back to seriousness. So about that promotion then.
Yeah, he basically. Oh, Jesus. He's told me that if to just give him any information. As like, actually, I think I might have already gotten that email. Did I, Jay?
Yes, you have.
With his contact information to contact him directly in case anything came up.
He's probably waiting on that, by the way.
All right, can I go ahead and text him now and be like, so far everything's quiet. It was literally today.
It's only been a few hours.
Yeah.
He literally said, if I have to contact you, you fucked up.
Right.
So it's probably better
Yeah,
safe than
better
sorry.
safe than yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and text him. Like now that I mentioned that, actually, I have to text him, and I'm just gonna tell him is like it's just gonna be like a formal message being like your information has been saved, and I'll let you know if I hear anything. I was like, but so far everything's quiet apart from the rumors everybody's been hearing.
You don't get a response yet.
Of course not.
I couldn't hear your text message over my 16 diesel trucks.
Right. So I'm not gonna stand here and pretend like I'm dumb and that you probably would leap at the opportunity for that sort of thing.
Oh, just last mission, I told Klaus to take the shot with you in the way. No, I'm playing. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna lie, it was very tempting. I love my job, and to be able to work with the best of the best, dream come true.
So what stopped you?
I don't know. Maybe curiosity's getting the better of me. Maybe I'm just stupid.
I don't think it's that. I don't think you're stupid. No matter how much I do say that. And it looks like it took a lot for Cal to say that.
Yeah, like he's like physically struggling to get that out.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be pretty dumb if I'm indulging Mr. Blue here.
On the CAD device that Aurora is holding, it just says, did he just call me stupid? He knows I can hear him, right?
I said I was pretty stupid.
Yeah, he just, well, then he says, well, I mean, I wouldn't say you're stupid. You're doing the right move. You don't see that because Aurora still has it, but
Aurora yells out across the room, he says you're doing good!
I'm like, well, isn't that great? Just like clearly like sarcastic.
Cal just shrugs. I mean, I don't think it hurts.
Stop listening in on us, damn it. Where are you? Just start swinging the sword. No.
Jesus Christ.
You're in
But
the
no, Cal will just shrug at the sarcastic comment. Listen. I think we both know it's better that we get more information before we decide.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We should go ahead and head out there. They're still waiting for us.
Thank you.
Dolores is raiding his fridge.
just nothing but red meat, eggs, and like
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But no,
now kiss.
Now kiss.
I said kiss, damn it.
Anyways,
and I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as I'm walking past you, I'm just gonna give you a really big like slap on the back, like you're all right. Beefcake fucking slap, and then I'm just gonna walk back out here.
All right. We're on the CAD device you hear. Are they back yet?
Yes.
Good. However which y'all go about it, don't worry. I will make sure another device finds
cracking open
the way to you again. If you go to the IT department, we might be able to do a stable link there without the need of the device. I might have a way for that to happen, but I can't have figured it out yet. So you will know in time. No matter what, before you make your next move, I will at least be able to contact you with the way to hook up a link in case y'all decide to go to IT. I don't think you'll find anyone down there. I'm pretty confident. If y'all choose to have S42 talk his way to getting his promotion stuff early, that's probably going to be a lot harder to pull off. But it's your decision.
I think IT is probably the best way to go for now.
Definitely.
It's also a good way to go.
You die. God.
Someone cue the Guts theme song. Someone cue the Guts theme song.
Everyone comes in with some fucking California Reapers.
Ah.
I can save him. I can save him.
So, Mr. Blue does end it. I know y'all are risking a lot. Y'all aren't the first I've asked to do such a task. However, none of them died. They just went mad or stopped talking to me.
Are you sure they just
Hoping
didn't
I-
kill them?
Honestly, I hadn't thought about that.
I mean,
I
why
think
would
I
they
would know
get them
by now.
around? They're useless.
Some people said that I was talking to the wrong person and they prefer not to fall to tricks, so they stopped receiving my messages and stopped opening my CADs. The rest went insane, and yes, they were probably taken and purged.
Do you have
The
any
others,
proof
no
that the
one
people you
knows.
stopped talking to are still
I don't know.
alive?
Yes. I double checked. They just don't want anything to do with me. They think it's a trick, a prank, or they really just love their job.
I love my job, and I thought this was a prank, and I'm here.
It's okay, Charlie.
Charlie. Oh, fucking Charlie.
Don't worry, Fred. You're making the right decision.
I'm not even Charlie right now. I'm some other dude.
But I have faith in all of you. If anyone could do it, it would be you.
Oh, you
I
could
think you're
change
just saying that because you have no other options.
Yeah, good call.
I like Aurora.
Me too.
See, it might be
Fair enough.
that they have no other options, but also I don't think you give yourselves enough credit.
I'm not really worried about myself. But y'all three, I kind of am.
I'm the best at data entry, so.
Cal's eyebrows.
I am
Cal's
the
eyebrows
most
shoot up.
concerned with you.
So I'm the best at what I do.
Cal's brows just like shoot up. Like really?
Yeah.
But
Not at Fred.
must go.
At fucking Aurora.
Aurora. We've known her for like one day, like and half a day, basically. It's just like, yeah, I'm worried about you guys.
Mainly
Anyway.
because if we get caught, we will all die. And I will be part of
most
that
likely,
death.
yes.
I'm pretty sure they'll
Yeah.
probably
Makes
cut my
sense.
head off and hang it in the cafeteria.
I'm powering it up.
However, Aurora would probably be the one that would last the longest, though. So
With the power of the crystals at
Just
her side, of course she would.
yes,
Especially the
So, Mr.
bloody
Blue.
one she has.
Yeah, the new one.
Blue says, if before I have to go and cut this short, is there any other questions I can answer at this time?
What was the name of the guy you were talking about before?
The man on the cowboy team?
Yeah.
Did you like?
He goes by the name of the Lone Ranger now.
God, I should have known.
They blamed his death. They blamed the death of his friends on someone as an entity known as the Death Ranger, and have been using him ever since.
I've done some
Interesting.
Have I seen any paperwork come through on the Lone Ranger?
Not particularly. You've probably have had. I mean, it's very likely y'all have. Well, paperwork for you and Cal and S42 have had something to do potentially with his team, but y'all don't know his real name. That's something y'all would have to figure out through the archives.
Interesting.
Like you said, anything else y'all would like him to grab, he could, but he's going to make sure he gets his information first, and then the information on y'all and your actual files.
We got to get that stuff that protects our minds from going crazy when the flood of information gets thrown into our heads.
We're going to get.
Is there any other questions I can ask before I have to cut the contact?
You keep calling Fred Charlie. Why?
It's his real name.
Feeling.
Ironically enough, when I was pulling files originally before I got shut out and had to start relying on the GVA workers themselves once I had discovered the truth. Honestly, I believed the same thing y'all did. It seemed too good to be true. But when I started to dig through everything, I started to see the truth. How do you fund a workforce that would have to be near infinite? You take what you can from the branch, you take the fruit, you take all of it, and then you cut the limb. Before they cut it, they take who they can and they cut it. To try to justify the murder, the genocide of so many people for their noble cause. I ironically had pulled files. I was pulling as much as I could before they got me, and ironically enough, I had pulled Fred's file. Not all of it. It got corrupted when they cut me off. But I know his true name.
Do you know if Charlie had a cool data entry job that he really liked?
It appears you were just in high school. It's like the academy, except not the academy.
So it was in some sort of school, so that's, so that's good because I'm an intellectual, so that makes sense.
It was public school. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out.
Don't get deterred. I might be able to uncorrupt and pull what's left of the file I did get. I just know your name, where you lived, and that you were at school. That's all I have for you, for now. I could try again, as a show of good faith that I'm telling y'all the truth. Maybe I could try to uncorrupt the rest of it, but really what's going to help is getting your files from the archives. The archives, I say, is probably the most dangerous thing y'all are going to do. But the second part of this plan may just be worse. But we'll see what happens after y'all get the data. Maybe the second part of the plan may not be necessary. Maybe it'll be enough.
I guess we won't know until we get there.
For now, I have stayed over a little bit more than I'm comfortable with, so I'm going to disconnect, and yet again, this one is going to purge itself. So, until next time, stay safe, and I'll find you. Don't worry. And then the thing disconnects, and it starts to turn hot, Aurora. Starts burning in your
Aurora
hands.
throws it behind her back.
It lands in an S42's chair.
Nonchalant. There you
It
go.
doesn't
It's
damage
hot.
my chair. That's my favorite chair. No.
No, it purges itself
Okay.
without it leaving no trace. So you'll have a new goal. Either one, S42 goes and talks Warner into giving his promotion stuff early. Two, You go to tech support, or 3, you all go get cyanide pills from the evidence
That's
store
what I'm
and
gonna.
just
God.
or 4, S42 sleeps with Ares,
Mm,
the forbidden option.
the true ending.
The true ending.
Get the true ending. To get the true ending, you have to make sure that you have S42 have sex with Ares. Really hard to pull off, but at the ending, it's such a good payoff.
No, absolutely not. Because the payoff is we all fucking die.
No,
No, it's
Ares,
to make it's
Ares finds his heart again, and he remembers what it was like to be a child and to have whimsy, and he changes everything.
and then he realizes I
I
don't
don't
just
think that S42's dick is that godly.
Oh no, S42 is definitely taking. He's not giving anything.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
His ass has got to be mystical.
All right, y'all. I gotta get
I
off
don't
of here.
All right, we're good.
Fine.
If y'all want to wrap anything up after that, we can. The recording has, I think, an hour left in it, but we're basically done.
Yeah. S42 had that drink, yeah?
Yeah.
Cyanide drink.
Cal kind of looks at the drink, looks at the fridge.
The mixture.
The mixture.
The way it
No,
came
it was the normal beer. Calm down.
But no, like I said, he looks at the drink, looks at the fridge, quirks a brow, like as if to say, "May I?"
Yeah, go for it. I just wait and put my hand up like, yeah, the fridge is right there.
He needs a drink after.